every student will graduate college, career, or military ready. Thank you to the 2024-25 Superintendents, Business, and High School.
From Astound Broadband Stadium, Midland, Texas, San Angelo Central Bobcats football 2024 is on the air, live and streaming on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a presentation of San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media and is presented to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. Well, a brand new season starts tonight. Everybody's 0-0, and district play is finally here. Plenty of reason to be excited if you're a Bobcat fan who made the trip tonight, or if you're watching us tonight on Concho Sports Network, as we get to go up against a familiar foe that once again we haven't beaten in quite a while. Tonight may be the night as the Central Bobcats take on the Rebels from Legacy High School in Midland, Texas. District opener tonight for the Little Southwest Conference as the Central Bobcats take on the Legacy Rebels live on Concho Sports Network. Sun is in the sky, nice cool weather here in Midland as we get ready for our kickoff here in about 13 minutes. See, the band is here. Lots of fans going to make the trip from San Angelo, and this is going to be a big one. Big-time chance for the 3-2 Bobcats on a 3-game winning streak to take out the Rebels, who are 1-4 this season. Cats and the Rebels coming up live right here. Thank you for joining us. This is the Pixelcast Media Countdown to Kickoff. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside for the broadcast. Arlen, hated missing Bobcats insider, been a little under the weather lately, but I'm so glad to be back in the booth with you for this great Friday night matchup and Little Southwest Conference opener, man. So sorry I didn't make it Monday. Look forward to next Monday, hopefully talking to Coach Mark Smith about a 4-game winning streak, but it's going to be tough against these Rebels who are much better than their record would have you thinking. So, Arlen, great to be here, buddy.
Yeah, great to have you back. And
thanks.
Had to hold down the fort with Zach, and it was a little interesting. Not the same, you get used to that same speed. But Speaking of speed, Coach Smith talked about this team's record is elusive because it's 1-4. They played a Louisiana team, a very, very good Louisiana team, who's 5-0. Not only did they beat Legacy, they beat Stephenville, they beat some other big names.
Yeah, Ruston, they lost 38-6 right off the bat. Coach Joey Florence, of course, that didn't set real well with him, and he says he has a decent game plan against a much improved team from San Angelo Central on a 3-game winning streak. Got that first win in a long time on the road against Cooper. Got the win over Belton and the homecoming win over Waco. 2 dominant wins, not just halfway wins, not nail-biters, but dominant wins coming into this game, and they're certainly going to need it against a team that they're not really used to losing.
Yeah, no, and one thing that you've got going for them on the Legacy side, I keep wanting to call them Lee every time I see them.
That's a common mistake.
Yeah,
man.
So I have to pause for a moment so I don't call them what they're not. But Varela, Brito, and Miller, those linebackers, they're just killer linebackers. And that's what's going to be the difficult thing to get past. I think Coach Smith said that, they had planned ahead and they were going to take care of the ball pretty well. I think that's something they're going to have to do is see if they can maybe misdirection with those linebackers, get them going one way, get the flow going another way. This is going to be, we talk about barn burners and nail biters and things like that. This is going to be a dog fight, literally.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely is. Coach Joey Florence knows that this is an improved Bobcat team, and they have momentum on their side. Excuse me, I got Allen mixed up for Ruston. They lost to Allen, and there's no shame in that. They got knocked out of the playoffs by him last season as well.
I'm sorry, I said Midland High's linebacker.
Dadgum, man.
I got some of you going on here.
I'm the one that's been sick.
Yeah, you're the one that's been sick. So, you know what? Take back everything I said. But I know that team is really good. That Legacy team. is going to be good, and I'm sure they've got outstanding linebackers.
Yeah, we can't be looking ahead to next week, Permian at home either, even though that's going to be a huge rivalry match. They lost to Allen, lost to Trinity, Lake Travis. Lost to them as well, 41-20, and these were 61-0, 63-45, 38-6 against Ruston, Louisiana in their last outing. The Lake Travis game about the same, 41-20. But guess who they beat? A team that came out right out the gates and beat the Bobcats, the Abilene High Eagles, and they beat them 62-42 for their lone win. Then the 38-6 loss to Ruston, Louisiana. Last week, some good football in that area, though. They play good ball in Louisiana. Next week will be Friendship, and that'll be a home game for them here at Astound Broadband Stadium. For the Bobcats, yes, they lost to Abilene High, and then they decided, you know what, I think we've had enough of this. It's time to get over that hump. It's time to get back to winning. They did that against Cooper on the road, beat Belton, and a decisive win against Belton, decisive win against Waco. 2 weeks ago, because they were off. So everybody should be healthy. Everybody that's going to be healthy should be healthy this week. Of course, we're still without Colton Hill, and that's been hard to overcome. But we've had some guys that have stepped up and taken his place quite well, and not just in the air, but as the running game has done pretty well too. But the defense, I tell you what, best defense we've had in a while, led by the Van Missel, Mason Van Sickle, and of course quite a few other guys as well. Zayden Norton, of course, has an interception, as well as several other guys on the defense. So a lot of praise for the defense, and it's been a while since that's happened, and they are riding high. They're doing what Coach Smith wants. They're stopping runners in their tracks without as much arm tackling, without as many broken tackles. So we have all the momentum that we should need coming into this game. The Little Southwest Conference. Yeah, I told you I've been under the weather. I told the doctor, build me a bubble. Put me in a bubble. I'm not going to miss this game. I'll lay off everything else. Nope, not going to miss this. As the Rebels get ready to come out onto the field, Bobcats have yet to make their appearance. Rebels in their maroon with white numerals in their white pants tonight. And the Rebel Nation, of course, here in droves, as the Bobcat faithful as well. Just about 6 minutes away, 6-7 minutes from our kickoff. The countdown to kickoff from Pixelcast Media is on Concho Sports Network. And you're watching San Angelo Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
In the competitive world of pickup trucks, the Toyota Tundra has proven itself time after time. At Mitchell Toyota, we have a great selection of Toyota trucks in stock. Save $5,000 off a new Tundra or choose 2.99% APR. The Toyota Tundra has a reputation for reliability, longevity, and value retention. And so does the Toyota Tacoma. Plus, you can save with 5.99% APR. Get yours at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Ah, what an atmosphere for the Little Southwest Conference. About to begin another district season for your Central Bobcats. And you are watching San Angelo Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater here along with Arlen Ponder. Glad to be with you again. You know, Arlen, I was thinking it was Larry Holscher and I on homecoming night, so it's been like, it's been a minute since we've worked together.
You know what? It has been a while. It feels like forever.
Tell you what, that drone footage from Captain Damon Bell, that was something for homecoming. That's a special memory.
You know what? I was in Stephenville and I was watching that drone footage and going, oh my gosh, this is a high school football game. This is incredible. You know, you don't have that at all of them, but
it was something. Clint Hartman, there you go. He's your head coach for Legacy, and he has a history with Coach Mark Smith. They played together at Hardin-Simmons. As is we talked to Coach Garcia about the offensive line for Central. They also played with him at Hardin-Simmons. So Legacy coming in at 1-4, Central on a 3-game winning streak at 3-2 for the 2-6A opener here at Astound Broadband Stadium. The Rebels were picked to win District 2-6A by Dave Campbell's Texas football, but you know, they get it wrong every now and then, but that still could be right because they've had a murderer's row, heck of a tough time in non-district. They played some good teams, but they only came up with one win, but it was over a team that beat the Bobcats, and it was a decisive win over the Abilene High Eagles. Coach Hartman said they know they're going to get everybody's best shot, just like Alabama. Everybody's going to give them their best shot. Here come the Bobcats. They are in their icy whites tonight, looking resplendent with the orange numerals and the orange helmets with the SA logo, out on the field, ready to do battle with a team they haven't beat in quite a while. But it's 0-0 now. These wins count. Bobcats with the 3-game winning streak have the momentum, but do they have what it takes to beat this team that they haven't beaten in quite a while? Players to watch: run, squeaky run, throw, squeaky throw. Senior quarterback Christian Squeaky English completed 70 of 135 passes for 1,034 yards. He has 12 touchdowns. He's a dual threat, of course. English has run 32 times for 344 yards. He has 6 touchdowns on his own legs, and some of those out of this famous beast formation that may bedevil these Rebels tonight. Hartman said that the offensive line under Coach Garcia has been improving each week for the Bobcats, and that is a problem because stopping the run is one of the big strengths of this Legacy football team. He says we have to make it uncomfortable for the Bobcats to run. We'll talk more about that on our prescription for success coming up. The Central defense held its last 2 opponents, Belton and Waco High, to a combined 16 points, man. 2 decisive wins.
You missed meeting those linebackers.
Oh,
that was an incredible thing to meet all those linebackers, and one of them they referred to as Colonel Bryson Sanders, who intercepted that ball to seal that win, that first win for us. And they said they called him the Colonel. So I guess that's his new nickname, is the Colonel. So we got a missile and we got a Colonel. And
we got a sheriff on the offensive line.
We got a sheriff on the offensive line. So you know what? We got a lot of justice there.
For these Rebels, Jaden Rogers, Luke Frysack, Kip Comia, Peyton Arthur, Cole Netherland, Brighton Zeno are the captains. We'll have the Bobcat captains for you coming up here in just a second as they meet for the coin toss. This will be the 3rd career start for Rebel sophomore quarterback J.P. Reyes, who threw for a school record 422 yards in that 62-42 win over Abilene High. They had a lot of trouble last week moving the ball against Ruston. Aiden Serrano, that's their top performer. 39 rushing yards last week and a touchdown. He was the Wildcat quarterback too. He is very good. Hartman says that they can't double team him when he's in the backfield, and they're going to use him in every way they possibly can against the Bobcats tonight. So Serrano is going to have to be somebody to keep an eye on. He had a good game against us last season. Legacy has won 4 straight in the series. Central's last victory was in 2017.
So Central won the toss. They deferred to the second half.
Jimmy Edwards, Zayden Norton, Squeaky English, and Mason Van Sickle, the Van Missile, the captains for the Bobcats. And that's going to wrap it up for our countdown to kickoff. Our Medical Arts Pharmacy prescription for success. Dr. Ponder, do you have some thoughts on that?
Yeah, I sure do, and you're going to hear me say this throughout the season, but they have to play mistake-free football, number one. Number two, that defense has gotten better each week. They're just going to have to get better this week, too. Coach Mark Smith said this is a new season. This starts a brand new season, and he is absolutely correct in that we are in a brand new season. Everything is zero, and we have to do what we normally do on defense. And Coach Cope had them all ready to go, and he said they were going to put in some new positions. They've put in a new position for Sanders, so he hopes that that'll be, they're going to throw some different wrinkles at him. So going to have to play a complete game. That's the last part.
Evan Vaughn getting ready to kick it off for the Angry Orange from right to left against these Legacy Rebels. We haven't beaten them since 2017. Caden Ellis, Nick Moore, Aiden Serrano, very dangerous. They are back to receive this Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. District 2 6A can be terrible for your mental health. This is the Wild Wild West, and the Little Southwest Conference is back for another season, as Vaughn's kick will bounce out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And we will see what the Rebels can do on offense early. They had trouble last week against a very good Ruston team, and they have a pretty inexperienced quarterback, J.P. Reyes. It will be his 3rd career start. He threw for a school record 422 yards in that win over Abilene High, that 20-point win. So obviously he is coming along quite well. Watch out for Aiden Serrano. You've got to watch out for him. He's the guy that they want to put the ball in his hands. We will see their offense come out onto the field shortly. Thank you for joining us. I want to let you know the Red Zone is brought to you by Angelo MRI, penalties by Olivas Roofing and Solar, kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company, touchdowns. I hope we're saying Alpha Paving touchdowns for the Bobcats a lot tonight. Medical Arts Pharmacy bringing you our instant replay, and Biggs Key Shop bringing you our field goals and extra points tonight. Well, I thought we saw a touchback just then. Was I imagining that, or?
You know what? I've turned away,
okay.
So
they're going to kick it again. They're going to kick it. Yeah. I didn't know if there was a tape delay problem or what. Let's do it again. Evan Vaughn.
It was an offsides penalty.
Okay. Well, we had a little problem with the screen here, and I couldn't see anything. And I'm like, well, why are they doing this again? Did we rewind? Okay. The Little Southwest Conference and the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. We are underway. Returned out to the, let's see, that's past the 30-yard line.
Looks like about the 37 is where they're going to give him. That's
Aiden Serrano, the senior wide receiver. They will use him as Wildcat quarterback and wide receiver as well. You've got to account for him because Coach said, hey, we're going to give him the ball as much as possible. We're going to make the Bobcats stop him.
Sorry, and I was off by 5 yards, 32.
All right. So Clint Hartman and his Rebels, Revolutionary War Rebels these days, against the 3-man front and the Bobcats. Coach Mark Smith looking to go 4 in a row. Handoff right up the middle, right into the heart of that 3-4 defense, and that's just going to be a couple. Mackenzie Rogers, the junior, on the carry there for the Rebels.
Brought down by Kason Robles, number 42, and several others.
They're going to move fast. Bobcats front 3 trying to get settled, and they're going to run the same play again, and this time he finds a place to run. finally brought down. They had to bring him down from behind there. It was Jackson Kennedy, I believe, that ultimately brought him down for the Bobcat defense.
And that's going to be a first down for the Rebels.
Handoff again, this time to the outside. They are putting a lot on Mackenzie Rogers, and he is delivering so far. Last two moving the ball with ease on the ground.
Here you go, that replay.
Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replays tonight.
He just found a hole right off there, and little bubble screen there.
That was Haynes with the shoestring tackle, and somebody wrapped him up and brought him down solid that time. Got a decent gain, though. It's Sandoval, number 50, on the stop for the Bobcats.
Sandoval coming out of that nose tackle position. Nose guard position.
Bobcats sticking with the 3-4.
They're coming with a little heat.
Gabriel Rodriguez is the cornerback on the bottom of your screen. He had an interception right off the bat.
Number 50, Sandoval again with the tackle.
Third down and 3.
They've yet to go to the pass.
They don't have to so far, as they are in Bobcat territory at the 35-yard line.
3rd and 3.
Bobcats blitzing on the near side, and he goes right past them. They better stop him. And he is in the Angelo MRI red zone. We may have gotten a flag.
That was Sanders with the tackle.
Bryson Sanders, who has an interception this season, a game-ending one. Kennedy in on that too.
No flag, they're all set up.
They'll be right on the cusp of the Angelo MRI red zone.
9:58.
To the left side. Runs into his own man, and then he will collide with the Bobcat. Rogers collided with him at the 10-yard line in the Angelo MRI red zone.
Aiden Serrano again with the carry. Ball's on the 11.
2nd and 1, so they can get a 1st and goal. Throw the screen pass. He has to reach for it and gets it on the run. Serrano! They said they were going to put a lot on him, and now they're starting to, and they're very close to a Alpha Paving touchdown, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1, the long one for the touchdown. And that was a good stop by the Bobcats. At least Bryson Sanders just saved that touchdown.
That would be Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, the Colonel.
And they have just moved that ball, and now look, Serrano in the backfield by himself.
This is when he becomes the Wildcat quarterback. He's going to keep it. He's going to get hit right near the goal line, but he is in as he collided with Jackson Kennedy. Nonetheless, it's an Alpha Paving Rebel touchdown, and they did most of it on the ground except for a screen pass. Touchdown Legacy. And they strike first blood, and it didn't take them long to do so.
1-yard run. And that defense, they didn't look out of sorts or anything. They just looked like it was helmet on helmet most of the way down.
And a good effort, though. They hit him right at the line, but didn't stop him.
And
Here he is
for
again.
2.
Going to go for 2. Why not? Serrano's just going to run it right up the middle. And that's an 8-point lead, just like that, with 8:57 on the clock. 3 minutes and a score. It's 8-0. Midland Legacy leads your San Angelo Central Bobcats. We'll see if the Cats can answer. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Save $10,000 on a new 2020.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. A 1-yard run from Aiden Serrano puts the Legacy Rebels up on their first possession of the game. He also, when the Wildcat keeper, got the 2-point conversion as well. 2 points and 2-point conversion brought to you by Dick's Ski Shop. Thank you very much. Kickoffs brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company, and here come the Bobcats off the kickoff. And there's the return. It'll get past the 25-yard line to around the 27. That is Gavin Johnson, who's just a sophomore. The 5'9", 165-pound senior is doing very well at receiver. We have him returning too. He's just an all-around really good athlete. Just shy of the 27. Bobcats moving right to left, trailing 8-0, and the Legacy Rebels came out and made the statement they wanted to, that they can run the ball, but they didn't do it with Serrano as much. They were relying on their other back. They did a great job getting him down there, and they finished the job with Serrano. Christian Squeaky English. Here we go. He is the quarterback. They'll have receivers to both sides, and there's Gavin Johnson going up for it, and he gets smashed by Cole. Cole Netherland got to him first, the senior defensive back.
Just a little two-step pass there.
Trey Jefferson actually wrapped him up first, and Cole Netherland was one of the guys that got to him right afterwards.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10, 8:28.
Just took them 3 minutes to score. They did eat some good time off the clock on that drive. So Bobcats trying to answer, and they run it out to the 33-yard line. That's Darius Hewitt, the 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. He's been getting better and better, especially behind that offensive line, which I did get to meet those guys. Of course, junior Kalamafani.
Well, the nice thing about meeting the linebackers the other night, or I'm sorry, the safeties the other night, was there's not a senior amongst them. Squeaky on the run.
Oh, he took a hard hit that time. My goodness, it goes skipping across the turf at the 50-yard line, and that got the Legacy Rebels fired up. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. He decides to throw, and man, that was a clean hit, but that was Cole Netherland, the senior, just laid a mollywop on Squeaky that time.
So we're going to force a 4th and 5, 7:39.
And a 3-and-out. This is not what the Cats have been used to as of lately. So they will punt the ball.
Uh-oh. Timeout Midland.
Well, that'll be their first one of the game. And we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back here in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right. You could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $6,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra. $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain. Or $6,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here with Concho Sports with the play-by-play for you. Thanks for joining us. Bobcats 3-and-out, and they trail 8-0 as Midland Legacy scored mainly on the ground on a drive that took 3 minutes on their first possession. Breaking 1 tackle, breaking 2, breaking 3, and finally they catch up to him. That was a nice return for Cole Netherland, who just put a heck of a hit on Squeaky English. Here's the return from the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Just a bunch of missed tackles there.
You'll see Sandoval at nose out of the 3-4. Sean Scott, Wyatt Buck, the ends, and the NAMI starting lineup for the Bobcat defense. You're seeing the field for the second time tonight. Oscar Herrera, Riley Owens, we will see at tackle tonight. Mason Van Sickle, Ricardo Perusia, Luis Angel Garcia, Jacob Jackson, we will see them at linebacker. Also Davis Darby, we'll see him too.
Cisco Rodriguez with the catch there. He just takes it.
That was a heck of a hit, though. Man, that was Kason Rogers, the free safety. He and Sanders are holding it down at safety tonight. And there's the completion that could be a touchdown. He's going to turn on the Jets and score. Nobody's going to touch him. There it is. They wanted to put it in the hands of Aiden Serrano, and they have. And he has a touchdown, an extra point, and that Alpha Paving touchdown makes it 2 tonight for Serrano. Yeah, he had a little bit of a cushion. Bobcats couldn't catch him. I think the nearest guy to him was Jacob Jackson.
Now they're going to go for the extra point. Dick's Key Shop extra point.
And they just settle with that. They get the 2 point the first time. The Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point. 'Tis good. Bobcats have some catching up to do as they trail 15-0. 6:54 on the clock here in the first. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. There's a pretty brisk wind blowing from right to left on the stadium. Here at the stadium tonight in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. Jason Maltos is the kicker who has the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff airborne, and it will be returned from the 13-yard line and won't reach the 20. He's wrapped up quickly. That's Gavin Johnson again. He has a couple of returns tonight, but he couldn't get too far as the Rebels ran him down fast that time. With 6:49 to go in the first quarter, that'll be a 1st and 10 from the 19 for the Cats. We have an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag on the field. District opener, the Little Southwest Conference. Well, Mr. Ponder.
Face mask on Legacy. That's going to be their first of the night.
Something's going our way. See if the Bobcats can kick the offense into gear. A 3 and out on the first possession. We'll see Darius Hewitt and Elijah Allen at running back in the NAMI starting lineup. Of course, Squeaky English at quarterback. Kasner Stribling and Justin Bright are listed as the tight ends tonight. Jimmy Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards with the catch.
And he makes the catch, gets past the 40. And that'll be a first down for the Bobcats. First one of the game.
No. What's going to be a second down?
He didn't
bring up 2nd and 3.
Okay. I thought he got the first down. Nope. Looking at the wrong guy. They're going to have Quince to the near side. Quint receivers.
They did that last time, and they sent Edwards in motion.
And they're going to send Stribling in motion this time. English feels the pressure, cocks the gun, and fires, and it's incomplete. Looking for Jimmy Edwards. I think somebody had a chance at picking that off. That on the defense, that was DJ Brock, the senior linebacker. Dove for it.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 with 6:04. Ball's on the 41.
Third down and 3, big third down for the offense. Gavin Johnson is wide to the top of your screen. That'll be 3 receivers.
Something you don't see all the time. Look at this formation.
Yeah.
We got a false start on
the Levis Restoration and Solar flag.
That right tackle, number 72.
Good ball.
Martinez.
So that'll back them up. Is that the first flag for the Bobcats?
It's the first flag for the Bobcats. I'm sorry, second. Second, we were offsides before. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Clock is at 6:04 here in the opening period of play. Opening week of district action. Bobcats against their old nemesis, the Legacy Rebels. Multiple state titles under their belts. Team of the 90s.
Squeaky on the run.
Feels the pressure. They're coming after him, and he had to just get rid of that one. That's several times. We know Squeaky is speedy, it can get away, but they're not allowing that so far tonight.
Well, they must have seen something on film because they have rolled both times to his right. And with that much pressure coming through the line, the next thing to do is start letting Squeaky take a couple of steps and just run him right up the middle. Run him up the middle and slow that defense down.
Brock is their leading tackler. He has 11 solo tackles for this stout Legacy team. Only 1 win, but that's very deceptive. There's the punt.
Oh, and takes a central bounce.
Jacob Jackson, the
punter, rolls down to
All will be spotted at the 20.
about the 19 and a half. I think they're going to call it the 20 when everything's said and done.
Bryson Sanders grabs it. Yeah, right at the, just shy of the 20.
Yep.
And that's where Legacy will start, moving left to right, and they have been dangerous on offense so far, and they haven't had a heck of a lot of trouble. The Bobcat defense has done so well lately, maybe a little rusty with the week off, but they're going to have to clamp down if they're going to beat this team that has pretty much routed us, even though it was close for a while. It's been since 2017 that we have actually defeated this team. For a while there, it got to be regular to beat him. Screen pass, and he slips and falls. Just kind of takes cover. That was Caden Iglesias, the senior.
Actually going to lose about 6 yards.
Lost his footing. Didn't get his feet. Yeah, he had to turn right. He tried to turn back and just kind of lost himself there. Where's he at? 14? Yeah. Second down, 16. Jaden Torres-Jackson.
Oh, and they stop him in the backfield.
That's what Coach Smith wants to see. Stop them dead in their tracks, and they get it done. Colton Kent. Let's take a look. Oh, what a good job, Colton Kent.
Coming out of the end position.
Grabbed him and did not let go. Van Sickle backs up off the line. Gonna throw. Intercepted, baby! And here come the Bobcats, 25-20. From behind, hang on to the ball. Yes, he did. Good job, Cason Rogers. Cason Rogers with the pick, and the Bobcats are back in business.
The 4:43 mark. And that pressure, he just overshot him.
Well, that's a young quarterback who's done well. He set a school record against Abilene High, but
and kudos to Rogers for hanging onto that ball, not seeing that defender coming down and about to lay a lick on him. Hung onto that ball. Good job.
It's been a hard-hitting game. These are two old traditional rivals, old backyard slugfest to kick off the Little Southwest Conference, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Gavin Johnson is wide at the bottom of your screen.
And I can guarantee you that Coach Mark Smith sure isn't upset with that. He's going to be upset with that. Somebody reporting late.
Darius Hewitt is the back. Now he will go in motion. That's 3 receivers to the near side. Screen pass. He has room to run. Hewitt, can he get around 2 defenders? Oh, he almost got around 1. He gets a gain, though, to the 11-yard line. And out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by Masai Diop.
And good job on them seeing that pressure coming up the middle, so let's start getting some passes out there to the side. That'll slow that Slow that rush down just a tad. 4:36 left in the first.
Second down and 5. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They'll send 3 receivers to the far side, including Christian Lara. We know he can intercept the ball for sure. High snap, squeaky, throws to the end zone to Stribling, and it's incomplete. Levi Martinez, the junior defensive back, on the coverage for the Legacy Rebels. Almost said it.
See, you almost said it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Gavin Johnson goes left. Jimmy Edwards right. A deadly combination. Squeaky and Edwards it's been this season, as well as hooking up with Gavin a couple of times for touchdown passes as they look to the sideline. Christian Lara has a touchdown reception.
Timeout Central.
So that's 2 timeouts left apiece here in the half. 4:32. It is 15-0. Legacy Rebels lead your Bobcats, but the Bobcats, they're coming back. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Here we go. 4:32 left in the first. Bobcats trail 15-0. This is 3rd and 5. Squeaky throws. Touchdown! It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. He was looking for him on the last play. Couldn't connect, but he got him this time. And he bought himself some time there, too. That's Kasner Stribling. And the tight end gets the Bobcats on the board with 4:26 to go in the first quarter. Good job keeping the play alive by Squeaky English. Get the Bobcat faithful fired up. The band, Texans, swinging gate. Will we see an orange starburst soon? This is the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company 2-point conversion try, and there's no flag, much to the chagrin of Jimmy Edwards. He thought that Nick Moore
sure looked like some hanging on there.
Was hanging on a little too much. But nonetheless, Bobcats on the board with 4:26 to go in the first. 15-6, Rebels still in the lead. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
The way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are...
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater along with Arlen Ponder. Moneyball Mike Myers on the stats. Text me if you can, Moneyball.
Yeah.
Need to ask you something.
Yeah, we got to ask you something real fast.
Squeaky to Stribling for the touchdown that got the Bobcats on the board. Still trailing 15-6 here in the District 2-6A Little Southwest Conference opener, and that's going to be a touchback off of Evan Vaughn's kick on the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. Last time that the Rebels touched the ball, they threw an interception, and that's what the Bobcats need. They will need some mistakes and miscues by Legacy to keep them in this game, because this is for a 1-4 team. We remember this is the torchbearer for the Little Southwest Conference in the playoffs. This is the team that goes 3 games deep that doesn't get blown out, man.
Well, and this is a team that you and I watched last year and called that game between them and Allen, and it was a good game.
Yeah, they are the team that is most competitive with the big dogs as of late. And they run to the outside, and he's corralled and knocked out by Van Sickle with a little help from Jackson Kennedy. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Hey, and for you Lakeview fans out there, let me give you an update. It is, with 7:10 left in the first quarter, it is 19-0 Chiefs over the Brownfield Cubs.
The snap and the throw on the screen, and they're going to get some yardage out of that one before he's brought down. That's Cisco Rodriguez, the junior wide receiver, off the pass from J.P. Reyes. Remember, he's just a sophomore, but he's done a lot as a sophomore in just a few starts.
Ball's going to be on the 34. The 35 is the first down.
Zayden Norton, always primed for an interception. He's number 1. He just came in for Haynes. They'll have backs to either side.
Oh, and are they going to get it? Yep, got a false start on Lee. I'm sorry, Legacy. Golly.
That's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag. Well,
and I think what did it was that pressure, and I couldn't see who that was that brought in that pressure, but somebody stepped up like they were about to come up with the blitz, and that
Bobcats going to send about 5 on 3rd down and 6 from the 29. Big 3rd down here.
And they're going to back
all out
out.
Blitz. Whoa, some of them, yeah, they backed out and came up the middle with the blitz that time, and they complete the pass to the 39-yard line.
That's a first down.
Yep.
Delayed blitz there, safety blitz. Sanders.
J.P. Reyes putting where he needs to go.
Back to live action.
Bam! Tough run across the 45 to the 48-yard line. That was, well, I think, yeah, that was Mackenzie Rogers.
Oh, and they just went quick again.
They're going to give it to Rogers. Remember what they did on the first drive. Rogers, Serrano.
And that gets them the first down. They were yards short again. That gets them the first down, 2:36.
So they gamble and get it. They're in Bobcat territory at the 49. Every game's important now. District opener, and everybody's playing hard. Look out.
And this is going to come back. They're going to get a hold.
Spun out of a tackle, but it was all for naught. There's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag on the field.
I think that flag is going to be on number 74, Walters, that O-lineman. Yeah, that back judge is looking right at him.
Hold it. 74 on the offense. 10 yards.
So that'll back him up. 2:19 to go. They ran the ball well with Rogers and then switched to Serrano, and Clint Hartman, head coach, said you're going to put him in several places. Wildcat quarterback, hard to double team him. He's in the backfield. Breaks one tackle. Gets past another Bobcat, and they have to run him down from behind. Kason Rogers got to him first, I believe. See who the other Bobcat. There's Kason Rogers, 28. And Kason got him. He did have a little bit of help from Ricardo, but Kason's the one that caught up to him. They're going to give it to him again. He runs into a crowd of humanity this time. And look at Mason Van Sickle. He helped. He's like a bulldogger in the rodeo.
Somebody just came flying into the play.
Was that Zayden Norton? Number 45 is Aiden Perez. Out of that three-man front.
Bishop checking in, number 21.
Third and 6. Big play here. Throwing and caught. Gonna hang on to his shirt until the cavalry arrives to stop him around the 38-yard line. There's another set of downs for the Legacy Rebels.
Number 1, Caden Ellis on the reception. That's good enough for a Rebel. First down.
Yeah, he got around Bishop that time.
Central subbing. Looks like they're subbing in a whole complete new line, trying to keep those guys fresh.
They hand it off, and he hangs on. Stops him for a loss at the 40-yard line. That's Ricardo Peruskia, and he was the first guy to get to him. Hung on for dear life and got him down.
Number 25.
Here he comes.
Look at that, just knifed right through.
Yeah. Just rolled with it. Can't
24
roll against
seconds.
it when they got you like that.
No, 24 seconds and counting.
15-6, district opener. Legacy leads it.
Oh, and that's a
Screen
backwards pass.
That's a live ball.
That's a live ball.
Zayden
That's a
Norton,
live ball.
Zayden Norton, stay in bounds. Was it dead or not?
That was a backwards pass, it looked like.
Let's see. They see Coach Garcia there yelling. Get on the
replay
ball.
wasn't enough, but hold on. They are.
That's Bobcat football.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Well.
We're going to sound like those Midland fans there. There's that San Angelo officiating showing.
Oh, man. We're going to get a dose of that next week, I'll bet. Permian coming to town. Long pass to the middle, and it is caught right in his hands. He had to turn around, but it was right there waiting for him. And that's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Rebels. Caden Ellis, the junior wide receiver, with the reception. J.P. Reyes, sophomore. We're going to have to deal with him for
Jackson Kennedy
for a bit.
had the coverage.
He just turned around, and there it was.
Hold on. How are we? Something. Subs, people subbing in and out, people not subbing in. I'm not sure what the little bit of delay is here.
And this will be the Dix Key Shop extra point attempt. Cisco Rodriguez will hold. For Jason Maltos, who is no good on this one. That may come to bite you in the rear end later on in the game, that kind of thing. But still a lead, 21-6 for the Rebels here in the district opener. 2 seconds left in the quarter. We're only in the first quarter. There's a lot of football to be played tonight. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget, so be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call them at 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you all for joining us here on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network as the sun has gone down in the West Texas sky here at Stown Broadband Stadium, home of Midland High and Midland Legacy. And opener tonight, Legacy leads it 21-6 over your Bobcats. Reyes to Caden Ellis for a touchdown pass. The Dix Key Shop extra point was no good, leaving us at 21-6. Kasner Stribling on the pass from Squeaky English, the only touchdown for the Bobcats so far. And here's the kickoff from Maltos. Going to skip it along, and it will be secured by a Bobcat, Jaden Ramirez.
Jaden Ramirez for the Bobcats.
The 5'10", 170-pound senior got on the ball. So a good heads-up play, and the Bobcats have decent field position from the 30-yard line, moving right to left. Only 2 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, while we've got that time, let's give some updates.
All right.
Let's see. Early Longhorns, 0. Tola Rattlers, 28. Wall Hawks 21, Merkel Badgers 7 there in Merkel. Great Creek, TLCA 0, Sweetwater 43 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Lakeview Chiefs 19, Brownfield Cubs 0.
And here's Squeaky English, the first time we've seen him run tonight. He's out to the 41, and that's going to be a Bobcat first down on the 11-yard run from Squeaky English. Number 3 cranking it up. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. And he had a rebel on his back, DJ Brock, the senior linebacker.
And one more.
That's it.
The quarter, one more is before we go to quarter. Very Best Falcons 14, Paint Rock Indians 0.
We'll have some scores from around the Little Southwest Conference as well coming up. We'll be back. That's the end of one. Heading into the second quarter, it's 21-6. Legacy Rebels lead in this Little Southwest Conference district opener. You're watching Central Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
In the competitive world of pickup trucks, the Toyota Tundra has proven itself time after time. At Mitchell Toyota, we have a great selection of Toyota trucks in stock. Save $5,000 off a new Tundra or choose 2.99% APR. The Toyota Tundra has a reputation for reliability, longevity, and value retention. And so does the Toyota Tacoma. Plus, you can save with 5.99% APR. Get yours at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal.
Welcome back to Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. About to begin the second period of play here at Astound Broadband Stadium. In enemy territory at a kickoff district, Bobcats trail 21-6. They have the ball, 2nd and 6. English feels the pressure and sails it out of bounds. Kasner dribbling the closest to it. He just had to get rid of it. He made a good run, 11-yard run, a play or two ago, but he's been on the run tonight a lot.
Let me give you an update. Friendship Tigers 20, Midland Bulldogs 7. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. And that one.
Squeaky looks to the sideline. He has Elijah Allen, the back to his right. 3 receivers in the flight pattern. Here comes the blitz from the right side, and he hands it off. He will get past the 45 to the 47-yard line on his first carry tonight. That's Elijah Allen, the 5'10", 165-pound junior for the Bobcats.
And the other Little Southwest Conference matchup tonight is the Battle of Odessa.
Ooh, that's tonight, huh?
Yep.
You never know. You know what happened last year?
Oh, yeah.
Huge upset. And what's weird, that was overtime that they had won the game, but they still kicked the extra point afterwards, which I haven't seen that done before.
I have not.
Much to the chagrin of the Permian fans. That's just stick around and watch one more play, even though it was decided. That was quite a victory for Odessa. And it's going to sail right over his head. Jackson Kennedy has to run it down. Get on it. He took a hit, too. But he hung. Good job. He fought for it, and he got it.
But not before Legacy takes over at the 5.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. At least they will have to somewhat earn a score if they get one. Finally got on it, and he had to fight for it. Look at that. He's like, no, It's already bad enough. He ain't going to take it from him.
10:54 left in the.
That was DJ Brock on top of him. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Up, and I just got an update. Permian 9, Broncos 0. 11:22 left in the first.
Which means nothing at this point because it could turn out anyway. Still,
it could still be a barn burner.
If you look at the highlights between Legacy, Permian, Odessa High, and Permian. There are so many games that went back and forth over the years. Hopefully Cats can do something here. On the Wildcat, guess who? Serrano, and he will not be denied the Alpha Paving Rebel touchdown. That's going to be 3 tonight for Serrano. We knew he was dangerous, especially out of that Wildcat, and that plan has worked to perfection so far. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. They just pushed him right into the end zone behind those big offensive linemen, including Will Rule, number 75, you saw in on that. Altos will have the extra points from Dick's Key Shop.
It's up and good.
And the Dick's Key Shop extra point is good. Dick's Key Shop, Safe and Lock Company. Thank you guys for joining our advertisers, and invite you to express how much you appreciate these guys advertising and bringing you these games. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Save $10,000 on a new 2020.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland, home of the Legacy Rebels. And you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoff's brought to you tonight by Schertz Landscape Company. It is 28-6 in favor of Legacy here in the district opener. Serrano got his 3rd touchdown of the evening recently for the Rebels. As the Bobcats, what's going on over there? Having a little powwow with the refs?
Well, hey. No, looks like they're going to come on out.
Coach Mark Smith having a word. Coach Wes Cope, Destry Cope.
And I'm going to tell you, Coach Smith is he's awesome to talk to, because I don't think that man feels pressure at all. He just steady. Oh, look at this. All kind of pre-snap movement.
Gavin Johnson, the slot receiver to the left side. Of course, he's going to be joined by Jimmy Edwards wide to the left. Here comes the pressure on Squeaky again. They tried to swat the ball out, didn't get it. He goes way down the field. Can somebody make a play? No, but there's a flag.
And it's intercepted. But
Well, we'll see
if that stands.
Not so fast, my friend. Yeah, they've had him on the run a lot tonight. Levi Martinez, the junior, giving pursuit on Squeaky.
I'm not sure.
It's a Levis Restoration and Solar flag.
Is that going to be on them or on us? If I'm a betting man,
I would say
them. All right.
Of course, I waited till he gave us.
You're not no fair. You can't wait till that.
Little Southwest Conference.
Squeaky can't do that, though. He cannot throw that ball up like that.
Yeah, he was just,
that pass interference saved us.
Yeah.
And that time he rolled out to the left.
Oh. And he runs into a brick wall, but he does get a gain, though, to the 45-yard line on that carry for Elijah Allen, the junior.
Picked up 5 with 10:26 left in the second.
Bobcats came in with over 1,500 yards of offense, 732 yards rushing, passing 830.
Nice run.
It is 2nd and 5, just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. 28-6. The last time I called a game on the road against this team. They got on us fast, and they seem to be very well prepared for our quarterbacks and their ability to run. And that has not changed as Squeaky is stopped dead in his tracks, and he's taken some hits tonight. He's a tough kid. The pass protection is not what it has been.
And he lost 5 on that play.
He's limping
6
a little
on
bit.
that play.
But you know his mantra, don't make it worse. Whatever it is, don't make it worse. We just hope he's all right, because they've really been looking for him tonight. 2 receivers stacked to the near side, 1 up top. Stribling is also in on the left side of the line. That pistol look. Stribling has a touchdown reception tonight, the only one. Squeaky under pressure again. He's going to turn on the Jets, going to run. 50, 45, this is what's dangerous. If you want to chase him, if you want to play chase, eventually he's going to win that.
And that's what it's going to take to slow down this Midland rush.
If you want to come all out against him, he'll find a way. And after taking such a big hit, getting up limping, look at what he just did. That's tough. That's Texas tough. It's West Texas tough. Where did he eventually go down?
Went down at the 13 is what they're calling it.
Inside the Angelo MRI red zone. Squeaky put him there. Hewitt is back in the game. Look at him, just turned his back and keeps pushing, along with the offensive line, of course.
And sometimes all you need is that little bit of spark just to get it going. And Squeaky, you know, he threw that pass that he probably shouldn't have thrown, got saved by that pass, by the pass interference. Then he comes back and runs. And timeout Midland.
Coach Clint Hartman was talking about the offensive line for the Bobcats, how much improved it is, and those guys are still getting after it. It's game plan. Coach will tell them, okay, they're doing this, odd, even, whatever. This is how we adjust to it. And it's going to take a little time, and luckily there is plenty of time. 8:24 to go. It's 28-6. You have some more scores for us, sir?
I do. Your Dublin Lions are down by 3, 13-10 under the Brady Bulldogs. Tolar Rattlers 28-0 starting the second quarter. Wallhawks 21-7. I think something's not catching up here, because there's some that aren't catching up. Second quarter, 6:53 left. Sweetwater 50, TLCA Eagles 0. Permian Panthers 9, Broncos 7. They're in the Battle of Odessa. Lakeview Chiefs 19, Cubs 6.
Nice. I have Friendship over Midland 27-14, but that may not be.
You would be correct with that one.
Cool.
Christopher Cougars over the Colorado City Wolves 0.
The Wolves.
And Coahoma Bulldogs 12. Great Creek Eagles 6. Brownwood Lions 7. Lampasas Badgers 14. Very Best 28. Payne Rock Indians nothing. We'll give some more just as soon as we can.
It is 2nd and 7. Ball is on the 9 in the Angelo MRI red zone. Can Squeaky and company put some more points on the board and get comfortable? Because really, they get a 2-point conversion. That's 14 points. That's nothing. Running for his life, and he throws it up. It bounced before it was picked off. Luckily, as he was trying to hit Gavin Johnson, it was almost picked off by Masai Diop, the junior.
That was number 21. Levi Martinez putting the pressure on Squeak. And Midland has a penalty. I think it was hands to the face is what I saw there.
Well, they've had twice as many penalties as the Bobcats tonight.
Yeah, it's 5-2 by my markings.
And they have a thrown an interception as well. So
and that will make it first down.
And goal.
And if that was hands to the face, then it was half. Well, either way, it was half the distance to the goal. So we're now on the 4.
That was a personal failure on the defense. So, yeah, the penalties have hurt Legacy. That's the one thing. Squeaky running. Squeaky in trouble. He gets it away. It's going to be intentional grounding, I think. Or not. Was there somebody in the area?
Yep, and that's going to be intentional grounding, loss of down.
Okay.
That'll make it 3rd and 14. Squeaky's trying to say, hey, no, there was a player out there.
Let's take a look. The Levis Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
Intentional grounding.
He's like, hey, man, come on.
And Squeaky, I know he's got to take that sack rather than throwing that ball away.
Well, he's a competitor.
Yeah, and at some point that competitive edge is there, and I appreciate it. But at some point, you got to, come on, let's just pull it down. We're not out of this game by any means. There's still 8 minutes left in this first half.
It's good to know we have Evan Vaughn waiting in the wings, who has a 50-yard field goal.
Can't believe that, 50-yarder.
It's good to know, good to have. 3 receivers. Squeaky throws for the sideline. He completes it out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Has some protection. And caught. Nice catch on the sideline by Judson Bright.
Good job by Elijah Allen there.
Another tight end.
Are we going to go for it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3rd and 13. Yep.
Big 3rd down, but just don't turn the ball over. They have Quince, the quintuplets up to the left side. Edwards, the lone receiver, to the right. Now Stribling comes in motion this way. Good extra blocker. That was great. Throw, end zone.
Out of play. He threw that one away. So now it looks like Wright will get the opportunity to kick one.
All right. Make it automatic. Brett Jones is the holder. We've seen him at quarterback a little bit this season. Evan Vaughn. 31-yard attempt. Hold us down. Ooh, that was close. Good. He got it. 31-yard field goal. It's good. Dick's Key Shop field goal for the Bobcats makes it 28-9. We have 7:48 to go in the half. We'll be back with the Cat Kickoff right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right. You could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $6,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra. $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain. Or $6,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
San Angelo.
And we are back here in the district opener for District 2-6A, better known as the Little Southwest Conference. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 28-9 is our score with 7:48 to go in the first half. Evan Vaughn nails a 31-yard field goal to give the Bobcats a few more points. Slowly trying to claw their way back into this, and a defensive stand here would be great, as we gave them a 1st and goal from the 5 and an easy score the last time they had possession of the ball. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. It's up. Returned. Will they run a reverse? No. There's a block. Bobcats converge on him quickly to the 35-yard line. He wasn't happy about that. That's Brylan Zeno, the senior, on the return, wearing 0. We've had problems with guys wearing 0 over the years, and this season.
Return from the Rebels. 1st down and 10.
Bobcats have had some big plays so far this season. They came in with 10 touchdown passes, 14 runs over 15 yards, 31 fourth-quarter points. And they've been able to hold their opponents to just about nothing in the second half. Different ball game now, as these 1-4 Rebels are much better than their record as they keep it on the ground. They had the Murderers Row non-district schedule, but the common opponent they did defeat, which was Abilene High. There's a short gain for the Rebels.
And in all defense, that was our first game of the season. Still learning offense, still learning a lot. So, wonder how it would have been different if we would have had that opportunity.
Serrano lost the ball. There's a flag down as Zayden Norton comes flying in. An Olivas Restoration and Solar flag. What's that?
And hold on,
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Watch this.
Boop. Ball's loose. And are they going to call? So the ball was loose. It bounced right back basically into Serrano's hands. And I think they're going to get Norton.
He came flying
for
in there.
a late hit.
It's just effort. Serrano's quite an athlete. They're not a one-trick pony, though, that's for sure.
Let's see. Cue the Jeopardy music.
Personal foul.
Called personal foul on Central. And that was just Serrano going for the ball. He saw a loose ball. I'm sorry, Norton going for the loose ball. Serrano managed to get it right back to him.
Yeah.
I understand you got to make that call, but apparently they called targeting.
Targeting?
Targeting?
He was going for the ball, I thought.
He was going for the ball. And I'm curious because we can see right at the top of the screen up here. And that's Coach Coe coming out of there. The D coordinator had the opportunity to talk to him. And are they ejecting Norton?
Not Norton. Oh.
They ejected Norton.
Coach Mark Smith is keeping pace with him right now.
Oh, yeah, he's got a good reason. That was.
And you get him running hot, that'd say a lot.
That says a lot. But if they ejected Norton for that, well, there goes that.
This is 1st and 10 from the 45. Rebels in Bobcat territory. Brought down for a loss.
That's 42.
Thought he was going to get past him
Robles.
there. Yeah. Kason Robles, the 210-pound senior.
Wow,
Doesn't let him get past. Look at that. He came off a block to do that.
Yeah, he was blocking number 66. Bobby.
Yeah. And that's
and he just one-handed him off of him.
Evis Bobby.
Up, and here we go. Long run.
Well, you get one stop, then they.
Well, don't hit him. Whatever you do.
Don't hit him. Let's not play physical. That's Hayes Ham, running back / linebacker, and he's just a sophomore. His first carry.
Yeah, good job on him. That was a nice run by him.
Two well-coached football teams, I'll tell you, and two coaches that played college ball at Hardin-Simmons together. There's the pass to Serrano. That's exactly who we don't want to touch the ball because he can do that. You have 6, 7, 8 guys around him, can't stop him. Serrano gets another one. Touchdown. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown and a light show for the Rebels of Legacy. My, oh my. Coach Hartman said we're going to put him in different places. We're going to make him a weapon. It looked like they weren't going to use him much there for a while, but when it counts, they darn sure do. That's touchdown number 5, I think, tonight.
Yeah, it is. 1, 2.
Is it 5?
4.
Oh,
4 by him.
And that time he had nothing but orange and white uniforms around him. He scored anyway. It's a little bit troubling, but still plenty of ball to play. 6:19 to go. It's 35-9 here in the district opener from Midland. Legacy Rebels in command. And you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium here in Midland. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs brought to you by your friends at Schertz Landscape Company. 35-9 the score in favor of the Legacy Rebels here in the 2-6A Little Southwest Conference opener. Serrano gets his 4th touchdown of the evening. And then the Dick's Key Shop Lock and Safe Company extra point to make it 35-9.
And I'm assuming that went out the back into the end zone. Yeah. Wasn't able to see.
6:19 on the clock. Bobcats, there's still time. But it's been rough. Squeaky, he made one good long run, but he's been on the run a whole lot.
Well, he's been on the run, and he's also made some really poor choices in passing. And he's been bailed out a couple of times.
35-9. If we could just get to 35-24 by half. I mean, you know how my math goes. I'm always thinking of how can we get within this many points.
Yeah. But we also know the Central team, it's a different. Coach Mark Smith and the Cope brothers, they make a nice adjustment at halftime. They do that really well.
Ball's on the ground, but it's down. Down before Jason Williams, the junior defensive lineman, can grab it.
6:07 and counting.
Dodged a bullet there. 29-yard line. Bobcats, they have 2 timeouts left in the half. Rebels have 1. Uta Kalamafani, known as Junior, is the left guard. Ethan Boyd is on the right.
And Legacy's just been overpowering that very good offensive line that we have.
Caleb Martinez snaps it to Squeaky, and he is immediately in trouble. He throws, catchable, and a good defensive play at midfield. He was trying to hit Judson Bright, I believe. Yeah, Judson Bright, the tight end, the junior. Third down and 6 now from the 29. 5:26 to go in the half. Trips to the near side.
Sorry, I was looking at an update from one of my officiating friends.
That's Gavin Johnson wide to the left. 1 back. Squeaky throws. Caught. 40-yard line and immediately hit and pushed out of bounds, though. He did make the catch. That's Judson Bright.
First down, Bobcats.
Nice catch. I think Stribling thought it was coming to him, and
yeah, he was right underneath it. And that was Nick Moore on the stop for Legacy. Nick Moore, the junior.
Let me give you that update real fast. 31-6 Chiefs there at San Angelo Stadium on homecoming night.
Awesome. Chiefs on the warpath. Ball on the ground. I think the Bobcats got on top of it. I think it was Elijah Allen that very alertly got on top of that one.
Squeak comes up with it.
Oh, so Squeaky got it. Good show of sportsmanship there from Allen to Cole Netherland. We've said his name a lot over the last couple of years. I think he's a 3-year starter.
I believe he probably is.
Terry Ojapagogo is a senior defensive lineman, 98. Didn't know a thing about football. Not a thing. Several seasons ago, and now he'll be playing in college. He's learned to play all out. Coach said that he's learned to play all out the entire game. Somebody just got pancake blocked.
And I think we got away with one out there on the edge.
The junior just flattened somebody.
Yeah, look at that.
First down, Bobcats.
Uh-huh.
Is that Allen, number 20? Yeah, I think Allen just got away with one.
Well, that'll make it a targeting call.
Yep.
Coach Wes Cope, Coach Destry Cope, this tailor-made staff that Coach Mark Smith has put together. 4 minutes to go. First down. Bobcats moving the ball, and they have moved it into Legacy territory. If they can eat some time and get a touchdown 2-point, that would be optimal in this situation. Elijah Allen on the carry that time. And he will come out. Coming into the game, Christian Lara. He has a touchdown reception. Don't forget Christian Lara.
Well, and there's a number 37 that came off the bottom of that pile, but we don't have.
I think I may have mixed him up with Luis Angel Garcia. Garcia had the interception a few weeks ago. Lara with the touchdown reception. Much improved Bobcats. Struggling a bit, but this is against a very good football team. And they're far from finished. Got to block him. Good job. Throws, and it's incomplete. But
Stribling was wide open there.
He got a block when he needed it, though, from Jaron Diaz. Number 58.
Good vision to turn around and see that was pressure was coming and managed to push him out of the way. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Concerning how quickly they're getting to the quarterback, though. But I'll tell you, the offensive line still has flattened a few people in this endeavor tonight. Jathan Diaz is in there at 64.
Well, good job by the D coordinator for Legacy. He's just overpowering, sending more people than we have to block.
Out of the Quints, Gavin Johnson, full speed, in motion, and Gavin Johnson makes, no, that's Edwards, excuse me. Edwards makes the catch, takes a big hit, hangs on to the ball at the 39.
For the first down, right at the 2:59 mark.
He had to jump up in the air to get that pass off because they have been in his face a lot. Good job, English, to get it there.
Yeah, and Coach Cope's going to have to figure out how to slow down that rush.
Gavin Johnson was in motion, running like a man possessed. I thought he had it at first. So he'll be up top. They'll have 2 up top. And 1 this way, of course, Jimmy Edwards. Stribling has the only touchdown reception of the night. Gavin Johnson with the catch near the 35-yard line.
And I agree with Gavin Johnson with that catch.
To the sideline, we have 2:17 to work with.
Ball's on the 35-yard line.
Stribling, number 81. Judson Bright is 80. He's been in on a lot of the action tonight. So here we go, 2nd down and 5, clock under 2 minutes now. Stribling heading this way. Throwing Jimmy Edwards, that magical combination. 30, 25, 20, Edwards is in the Angelo MRI red zone to the 17-yard line and a first down for the Bobcats. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
First down, Bobcats.
Yeah, 0 got him. That's Brylan Zeno.
And he, where's that number 8?
0 Zeno.
I don't know. Look like 8.
Ali Oladiran.
Another first down. Ball's on the 16. Look at that.
Wow, I thought Squeaky kept it there for a second. Did they not whistle him down? That's Elijah Allen. Yeah, they did.
I think he thought he rolled right over him.
Let's see.
And he
Well,
did.
He darn sure did. Oh, my.
Oh, he rolled right over the top of him.
Kip Colmia, the linebacker, is who he rolled over.
Not sure if maybe his elbow went down, but he rolled right over the top of him.
1:20 to go. 1st and goal in the Angelo MRI red zone. Bobcats on the 6, and they will take a timeout.
Looks like Legacy took their timeout.
All right, that'll be their last
That's
one.
their last one.
So 1st and goal, Bobcats. We'll go ahead and keep it here. I don't want to miss any of the action. Serrano now with 4 touchdowns. Stribling with the only touchdown for the Bobcats. We do have the 31-yard field goal from Evan Vaughn.
Well, here you go. Let's give some updates while we're here.
Hit it.
Let's see. Wallhawks 28, Merkle Badgers 7, halftime. TLCA Eagles 0, Sweetwater Mustangs 64, halftime. Odessa Broncos 7, Permian Panthers 22. Second quarter at San Angelo Stadium, 31 Chiefs, 6 Cubs.
Good job.
And second half, about to go to halftime, Friendship 27, Midland Bulldogs 28.
You know, Midland beat Amarillo. Talk about common opponents with the Bobcats.
Right.
Permian beat Abilene High. This team beat Abilene High. Just a few little common opponent notes for you.
Well, and Abilene High has that. They had those 3 really good players.
Yeah, they're still top 10, 5A. Squeaky back on the field. They haven't used the beast yet. Clint Hartman's a wily veteran. You don't want to try to fool him too much. Right, do it the old-fashioned way. Big hole up the middle, and a Bobcat Alpha paving touchdown. This time, courtesy of Elijah Allen, the 5'10", 165-pound junior, puts the pigskin in the promised land.
And look at this run.
Elijah on the handoff from Christian, getting it done. Better known as Squeaky. Bobcat touchdown. Let's see what they're going to do here. Okay, they're just going to kick the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point. Brett has the hold down, and there's Vaughn's kick. Up and good. Exactly what the Cats needed. Now the defense has got to keep something big from happening with a minute 12 left.
There's a flag on the play.
Somebody's holding their arm. They might have got stepped on, or I don't know how close they got to it. Kicked.
There we go.
It was Luke Frysack. Olivas Restoration Solar.
Offsides on Legacy. It's declined.
So the score remains.
Oh, hold on.
Oop, oop. I can't hear.
Did he call a holding after that? Looked like he signaled holding after that.
All righty. 35-16 with 1:12 to go. Hey, Bobcat fans, want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way.
Yeah, it was offside.
Okay. Declined.
Yeah, they declined it. But I thought he made the motion holding afterwards.
So the Bobcats clawing their way back into this one. 19 points behind. Just cannot let them do something big offensively. Watch out for Serrano. You know they're going to throw everything at you as far as where they put him.
Halftime at the stadium. Lakeview Chiefs 31, Cubs 6.
Lakeview's putting it on them tonight if they can keep on doing it. It looks not. We're watching the monitor over here. Big night at San Angelo Stadium with homecoming 2024 for the Chiefs, and they are heading into the locker room for halftime.
Let's see. Grape Creek Eagles 14, Kahoma Bulldogs 12. Halftime out there in Grape Creek. And there in Lampasas, the Badgers are 17, Lions 13. And Very Best 49, Paint Rock nothing. Since we're talking about common opponents, let's see what's going on up there and up the road a little ways.
These Rebels were picked to win the district by Dave Campbell's. The Sharks Landscape Company kickoff. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like a fight. You know, so it's short field, so it must have been like a hold or something that we missed. Because they declined the offsides. Up there in Lubbock, the Cooper Pirates, 35. The Cooper Cougars, 3. And that's about to go to halftime. Halftime in Abilene, the Eagles 28. Coronado Mustangs 13.
Roughing the kicker was the call.
Oh, roughing the kicker, okay.
Can't do that.
Nope. And also in Abilene, the Wiley Bulldogs 35, the Dons of Paladuro 12, halftime.
Who's Steenville playing tonight? Steenville.
Stevensville's not playing nobody tonight.
They played over at Dublin because they're playing on that field all season until they get their stadium next.
I tell you what, that stadium's going to be a beautiful stadium. I saw it last weekend.
Well, 6 state championships, you might ought to have a good stadium.
One would think. What's this penalty here?
Dead ball. Delay on the offense.
Delay game.
That's going to be on the Rebs.
On the Rebs. So that's penalty number 7 on them.
Nice run. Just the way they started off the football game, just running between the tackles. And they used Mackenzie Rogers. They ran him a lot and then kind of switched to Serrano. So Serrano's not their only weapon.
And they go fast pace.
And he gets around a Bobcat defender, and that leaves him a lot of room to run. And a nice gain up to the 46-yard line and a first down. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Jacob Jackson, coming out of the linebacker position, just overran it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Pass is incomplete.
Well, I see the ball on the turf. So.
Well, that was luck.
Katie Ellis.
That was luck there because whoever had the coverage fell down, and Ellis could have very easily brought that in and taken it, and they would have been playing the fight song.
Well, Ellis already has a touchdown reception tonight as well. He did that one that he just turned back for, and it was right there.
Oh yeah, he's the one that I was missing.
Looking to throw, has time to do so. In and out of his hands, and a good defensive play. Wrapped him up immediately, kind of messed that up for him, and it's incomplete as Gabriel Rodriguez gets the job done at defensive back for the Bobcats. See that? He wasn't going to let him stretch any further than he had to get that ball, and that way it went off his fingers.
26 seconds, 3rd and 10, ball's on the 46.
Little plays like that make such a difference.
Legacy is out of timeout. Central still has 2 left.
Central does have a pick.
Oh my
in the
gosh.
air and right back in his hands. But out of bounds. That will stop the clock, though, as Van Sickle knocks him out of bounds.
And sometimes it's just luck. And he tipped that ball to himself.
Aiden Serrano. Yeah, they're going to try something with Serrano again. No Wildcat. Nope. Receivers stacked on top of each other on both sides. Whistle blows.
Timeout Central.
Timeout for the Central Bobcats. If you have any scoring updates or anything.
Let's see. I don't think there's any. Everybody's at halftime right now. Oh, I'm sorry. The Cooper Pirates with 14 seconds left until halftime. Cooper Pirates 42. Cooper Cougars 3. Toller Rattlers 49. Early Longhorns nothing there in Toller.
Toller's barely, I mean, you can go through there and miss it as a town, but it's right outside of Fort Worth, Dallas, Granbury.
Yep.
A lot of talent out there. The fact they're beating early, it just seems like early would be so much bigger, but they're not.
And right before half, Friendship scored to make it 33. So Bulldogs 28, Friendship 33.
Midland High, solid as usual.
Cristobal Cougars 14, Colorado City Wolves 0 at half.
Back on the field, of course, Coach Clint Hartman played with Coach Mark Smith of the Bobcats at Hardin Simmons. Also, offensive line coach Roy Garcia played with him as well. Same place. 1st and 10, ball on the 43, out of field goal danger for now. Looking to throw, has room. Hot pursuit, throwing, incomplete. They still have another chance, though. 12 seconds left.
Is that Gavin Johnson out there?
Who was given the chase that time, that was Aiden Perez, who was chasing him, not letting him get away.
To see who that is playing that cornerback on that far side. I don't have my 2-deep chart, do you?
Yeah. That's Jaden Torres Jackson, and he sees a lot of action. He comes in a lot as the bandit.
12 seconds.
Torres Jackson back where he was. They're going to give him a little bit of cushion. Now they throw short. Ball caught. Rogers. Will they stop him? They cannot. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's the end. That's it. Clock says 0 unless they decide to put another second or 2 on there.
Coach Smith's already told them to go to the house, so they're whether they put 1 on the clock or none on the clock, he's telling his boys to get in the house.
Mackenzie Rogers.
And Central is headed to the locker room.
Well, Legacy still wants to play.
Legacy still wants to play.
We don't want him to. It was at 0. It was close, though. I was watching him go out of bounds. It was close enough to maybe be questionable. But
yeah, it looked like Legacy wanted to line up for a field goal. Coach Smith said, no, let's get on.
That's an awesome ramp they have here. It's cool. With the walkway over it. Like it. I guess that's how it's going to turn out for the half. But still, Bobcats in this thing. Still a competitive game. It's a district opener. This is the Wild, Wild West. Anything could happen in the Little Southwest Conference. But at halftime, our score, the Legacy Rebels 35, the Central Bobcats 16. We will have the band, Texans, big show as the Texans march out onto the field here. We'll let you enjoy them. Then we'll come back in a little bit and recap the first half and take a look at some stats as well.
And it's a 28-minute halftime.
Really?
Yeah, so I wonder if it's a homecoming for them.
I did not know it was homecoming for them. I
hadn't seen anybody, but it's 28 minutes on the clock for halftime, so that usually means homecoming.
Well, you are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Enjoy the Texans and the band. We'll see you soon on the Pixelcast halftime show. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Stick around.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime enjoyment, San Angelo ISD is proud to present one of the oldest and most successful drill teams in Texas, the Central High School Texans. The Texans are under the direction of Kelly Green and Genesis Gafford. Texans are led on the field by Captain Araceli Meza, First Lieutenant Taylor Dowell, Senior Lieutenant Emily Klein, Senior Lieutenant Bianca Grimes, Senior Lieutenant Lonze Perez, Junior Lieutenant Annie Obregon, and Junior Lieutenant Kennedy Wyatt. The veteran line members of the week are Michaela Nunn and Aiden Ashley. The rookie line member of the week is Claire Lutz. Tonight the Texans will be performing to the classic bandstand tune, The Horse. And now, San Angelo ISD is proud to present the award-winning Central High School Mighty Bobcat Band. And is under the field direction of drum majors Edison Jones, Morgan Gadora, Hugh Dodson, and Edison Gentry. Our music band members of the week are Woodwind, Riley Martinson, and Edison Mitchell. Brass, Andre Flores, and Daniel Martinez. Percussion, Mason Kalmbach. Color guard, Annabelle Orr. And rookies, Mackenzie McClellan and Seth Clark. The section of the week is the tubas. Tonight the band will present its 2024 field show entitled In Bloom. This production will take you on an exciting journey through the cold depths of winter to the energetic rebirth of spring. Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Bobcat Band.
started in 1984. In 2004, choreographer Misty Ray took over from Brenda Watson as director. Coach Ray is celebrating her 20th year with this award-winning team. The Dolls continue to be a national award-winning team. This group of talented young ladies competes annually and has brought home numerous awards. Most recently, they got the Lion National Champion with HTE Dance. The Dolls plan on competing this spring in hopes of bringing home another grand champion title. Officers this year are Senior Captain Piper Thompson, Senior Lieutenants Allison Goolsby and Rebecca Rodeo, Junior Lieutenants Abigail Ramirez, Emery Sanchez, Lila Alzama, Madison Riddle, and Riley Wilson. The Dolls of the Week are the alumni performing tonight. For the first time ever, we have a Grandma Doll of the Week. Fanny Huckby has 4 dolls on the field tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, over 100 dolls on the field. Now, sit back and relax and enjoy the dolls performing to Birthday. The Dolls would like to thank their platinum sponsors, Children X, Abacus Computers, and OLA. The Dolls would especially like to recognize Stacey Sellers from Cape Corporate Housing and the On-Rail family as their legacy elite sponsors. Thank you so much for your contribution to our team. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the field the pride of West Texas, the Legacy High School Mighty Rebel Band. The Mighty Rebel Band is under the field direction of drum majors Ilion Nagel, Jocelyn Ortega, Jahari Ortega, and Priya Patel. The Mighty Rebel Band has proudly earned a first division rating at the U.S. Marching Contest for an incredible 56 consecutive years. They've had the honor of performing 3 regional operations and have twice marched in the prestigious Pasadena Tournament of World Parade. This week we proudly recognize our outstanding band members, freshman Seth Johnson, sophomore Gabe Pitts, junior Tyler Cotty, senior Elise Garcia, and the outstanding section of the week goes to the flute section. The 2024 Mighty Rebel Band Marching Collection is titled Wait. It is inspired by the Icelandic Sphere, a magic staff believed to help its carrier navigate rough weather and find a way even when the path is difficult. Music selections include Symphonia and Orchid by Von Williams, Dance Movement by Rose Davis, A&B by Enya, and Bars the Cure by Cigar. The This production tells the story of a group of voyagers embarking on a challenging journey, facing turbulent storms and unknown terrains. The band portrays the struggles and triumph of navigating through life's adversities, ultimately finding their way with the help of the mystical wave. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Minor Band presents Wayfinder.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You are watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Football fans, would you like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high def? All you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports on Roku and Fire TV. So we invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience. We are at halftime, but it's not over. You know anything can happen when the Bobcats are on the field. They do trail the Legacy Rebels here in the 2-6A Little Southwest Conference opener, 35-16. Started off with a 3-and-out, while meanwhile the Legacy Rebels relied on Serrano, who, well, they didn't start out that way. Mackenzie Rogers did the brunt of running the ball, only one screen pass, basically running. They ended up with the score from Serrano, a 1-yard plunge. The 2-point conversion was good to put Legacy up 8-0. Bobcats still could not get anything going on offense as Legacy scored again, a touchdown, a 12-yard run once again from Serrano. That was number 2, and the PAT was good. 15-0 the score. Bobcats finally got things going thanks to a pass from Squeaky English to Kasner Stribling, the tight end. Extra point good to make it. Our next point was no good, 15-6. Excuse me, the not extra point, the 2-point conversion was no good. But anyway, still on the board, 15-6. But Legacy struck again. This time a touchdown from Caden Ellis on a pass from quarterback J.P. Reyes, who's just a sophomore. He's showing a lot tonight. So that got them some more points. On that one, the extra point was no good, 21-6 the score. Got up to 28-6 on a run from Serrano, who really started cranking it up. Aiden Serrano, they started using him more and more, and he's the guy. They wanted to put him in different places to where the Bobcats couldn't track him down sometimes. So he gets another one. Bobcats get a field goal from Evan Vaughn, this time 31 yards out to make it 28-9. Then Serrano strikes again on a 12-yard pass and makes it 35-9. Bobcats get their momentum back, and it was good that they did that before the half was over, as Elijah Allen scores, and the extra point makes it 35-16 where we are now. But Allen scored on a run of 6 yards with Allen putting up the PAT. That's where we are, 35-16. So Central went into the locker room with momentum, and they were able to keep them out of the end zone before the half. There was like a minute 12 or something to go on the last possession by Legacy. So that's where we are here at halftime, getting ready for an exciting second half. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside, and he has some stats for us from our buddy, the one, the only Moneyball, Mike Myers, compiling for us.
Well, and these are unofficial, but you talking about J.P. Reyes, he is 14 of 18 for 216 yards and a touchdown, while Squeaky is 10 of 19 for 79 yards and a touchdown. Let's see. Also, Reyes has 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And then on the rushing side, let's see. Hold on. Oops. Mackenzie Rogers for them, 59 yards on 9 carries. Hayes Ham, 5 rushes for 36 yards. And Aiden Seriano, 2 rushes, 6 yards, 2 touchdowns. Andrew Hodge, 1 rush, 3 yards. Then for Central, got Darius Huff, 1 rush, 2 yards. Got Squeaky at 5 rushes, 60 yards. Elijah Allen, 5 rushes, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. And receiving, Mackenzie Rogers, 1 reception, 21 yards. Caden Ellis, 3 receptions, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Aiden Soriano, 5 catches, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Caden Iglesias, 2 catches, 9 yards. And Cisco Rodriguez, 3 catches, 34 yards. On the Central side, and this is what I liked about Central, they spread it around. Darius Huff, 1 catch, 5 yards. Jimmy Edwards, 3 catches, 32 yards. Stribling, 1 catch, 10 yards, 1 touchdown. Gavin Johnson, 3 catches, 12 yards. Judson Bright, 2 catches, 20 yards. And that's all we have. And then you have, what was his name? Vaughn with a 31-yard field goal.
Well, you know, on that Hewitt run for a touchdown, I would expect him to go out of the beast. They haven't used that formation at all tonight. They may table it for a while, but he went right up the middle. Big hole for that touchdown, the last touchdown of the first half, second quarter. Hopefully they can carry that momentum as they will receive the opening kick
Well, and I'm thinking there may be some things that we don't see and we haven't seen that will, we may see the second half. And is that both bands out on the field? Oh, no, it's homecoming.
No, the Bobcats are on the field warming up while they do the homecoming court.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was down to like 3 minutes, and then it jumped back up to 6.
Okay.
On the clock, and I'm like, what is going on here? But let me give you some scoring updates. Third quarter just starting there in Lubbock. Cooper Pirates 42, Cooper Cougars 3, Brady Bulldogs 27, Dublin Lions 10, Toller Rattlers 49, Early Longhorns nothing, still at halftime. Fourth quarter there in Merkel, Wall Hawks 42, Merkel Badgers 7. Fourth quarter there in Sweetwater, 64. I'm sorry. That is 84 Sweetwater. 84 to nothing TLC over the TLCA Eagles. And in Abilene, it's flipped there. Abilene Eagles 42, Coronado Mustangs 20, and that's in the third quarter.
You are up to date. We are a few minutes away from starting our third quarter. 35-16, Rebels lead this one. Yes.
Hold on, I got more. The Battle of Odessa, Permian up by 2, 22-20 there at halftime.
I told you it didn't matter if they were ahead more earlier in that game.
And Lakeview, they're at the stadium, just starting the third quarter, and it is 31-6. Chiefs all over the Cubs. Friendship 33, Bulldogs of Midland 28, and
good game.
Yeah, let's see, a couple of more. Colorado City Wolves 7, Cristobal Cougars 21 there in the third quarter. Grape Creek 28, Cahoma 20 there in the third quarter. Abilene Wiley 42, Paladuro Dons 12 there in the third quarter. And in Lampasas at halftime, the Badgers 17, Brownwood Lions 13. And that is
close game.
That is a tough district.
Yeah.
It's and I've got that district going: Stephenville, Brownwood, Lampasas, and maybe Burnett. And whoever wins out of that, the Chiefs are going to go to play them. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Is that all?
That's it. That's all I got for right now.
35-16. We will be back with the third quarter. We'll let you enjoy some homecoming festivities for our Legacy fans. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, It's your health, your choice, your MRI.
In the competitive world of pickup trucks, the Toyota Tundra has proven itself time after time. At Mitchell Toyota, we have a great selection of Toyota trucks in stock. Save $5,000 off a new Tundra or choose 2.99% APR. The Toyota Tundra has a reputation for reliability, longevity, and value retention. And so does the Toyota Tacoma. Plus, you can save with 5.99% APR. Get yours at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you for joining us. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. As we have a light show as the Legacy Rebels come out onto the field to meet the Bobcats. Bobcat faithful, plenty of them here. Thanks to all of you fans of either for joining us for the broadcast tonight. 35-16, Legacy Rebels lead your San Angelo Central Bobcats. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or give them a call, 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credits. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors you see on the display tonight as well. Instant replays from Medical Arts Pharmacy. Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. Penalties from Olivas Roofing and Solar. Angelo MRI with the red zone. And, of course, Alpha Paving with the touchdowns. And Dick's Key Shop is now aboard for your extra points and 2-point conversions.
So did you get those Medical Arts Instant Replay?
Medical Arts Instant Replay, yes, sir.
You want to thank Luke's Cage also?
Luke's Cage. For next week, I'm gonna be geared up from Luke's Cage. I'm gonna go visit Brian, get me something cool, and
go get you some swag.
I want one of those old 1950s looking sweater type things. May not be cold enough. Legacy kicks it off, and the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff has the second half underway. And that one went out of bounds.
No, it went out the end of the end zone.
A little bit shaky reception there for a second. Okay. Screen got a little wobbly. Thanks for joining us, though. We got a big second half coming up, 35-16. We know what the Bobcats are like when they get behind. They sometimes get on these wild scoring streaks, but they've got to keep these Rebels out of the end zone. J.P. Reyes, the quarterback, just a sophomore, done a great job. Mackenzie Rogers, and, of course, got to get Aiden Serrano, the senior, under control. You'll see him at several different positions. Quint's on the top. Now trips. Squeaky throws. Squeaky English.
Oh, look at this.
Look at him go down the sideline. Gavin Johnson. Gavin 30, 20. Gavin will not be denied. The Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown on the first play from scrimmage of the second half. It's Squeaky to Gavin Johnson for the touchdown.
75 yards.
Oh, I know Mama's happy.
First play from scrimmage. Look at this. Bam.
Oh,
he breaks it.
Good blocking on that perimeter. Wow.
And then he's just gone, play the fight song.
Cole Netherland, a speedster, couldn't catch up to Gavin Johnson. They weren't expecting that. The Bobcats are right back in this one. Will we see a Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company 2-point conversion? We will not, more than likely, as Brett Jones is in with the hold for Evan Vaughn, who has a 31-yard field goal under his belt tonight. 50 is his longest. And the Dick's Key Shop Lock and Safe Company extra point. 'Tis good. Look out. 35-23 with 12 seconds off the clock in the third quarter. Here come those Cats. We'll be back too. You're watching Central Bobcats football in the district opener on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings, Damon Bell Photography, and drone services.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $6,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $6,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here on the call. Church Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs as Squeaky English on the first play from scrimmage in the second half hits Gavin Johnson, who did the rest down the sideline for the Bobcat touchdown. It is 35-23. Rebels still in command, but not as much as they were, as the Bobcats are creeping back into this ball game.
One play, 75 yards.
75
Squeaky
yards
to Johnson.
And there was some good blocking on that play as well to help Johnson get down the sideline. Plus his speed. Wow. Running downhill the whole way.
Let me also give you some finals here. There in Merkel, the Badgers fell to the Hawks 48-7. That's a final. And they're in Sweetwater, and this is not a six-man score. The TLCA Eagles fell to the Sweetwater Mustangs 90-0.
Goodness me. That's going to be a false start on the Rebels. From Olivas Restoration and Solar, bringing you our penalties tonight.
False start.
That'll be first and 15.
First and 15 from the 23, 11:46. And you and I were talking, you know, it's just, all the Bobcats have to do is just creep back in it. Oh, another false start.
And look at that. I tell you what, they are fit to be tied as Mackenzie Rogers is holding his head like, come on.
Actually, that was Wilson, number 77, the guard.
Mackenzie was just was mad about it.
Well, whenever Wilson flinched, then Mackenzie flinched. So that was it.
The quarterback is J.P. Reyes, the sophomore quarterback. He's already set a record this season, and they are 1-4, but against 4 tough teams. There's the throw, sideline 20-25, and he'll be close to a first down. Let's see.
No, he won't.
Second down.
No. Because they had the 5-yard penalty.
That was Cisco Rodriguez, the junior wide receiver.
Handoff.
They handed off Rogers. Trying to track him down. He tries the stiff arm and he goes out of bounds anyway. He's going to get a face mask on that. Yep. Jacob Jackson brings him down.
They're going to get him for one of two things, the face mask or the horse collar. Because
he face masked.
He brought him down horse collar, so I think that's what they're going to get.
But what about the face mask on Jackson with that stiff arm?
Personal foul, horse collar.
Oh, you were right.
Yep.
Okay. Olivas Restoration and Solar flag. You got to get all their yards back and first down.
Yep.
I just looked at what happened first. I thought that he got that in his face mask. A good stiff arm, though, I guess. Horse collar, that's a dangerous move.
Yeah, and
it's just aggression.
Whether you hate it or like it, that's.
Reyes hands off to Mackenzie Rogers, the junior. He's out to the 48-yard line.
Brought down by Van Sickle and Kennedy.
Jackson Kennedy, the sophomore. Van Sickle is a junior. Don't forget Gavin Johnson's just a sophomore who got the touchdown.
There's a hole.
They need to grab onto him. He tries to spin. He gets into Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. Did they throw a flag?
No.
Okay.
There's a hole. They just didn't see it the way I saw it. They must have a different angle.
They're down and short.
So let's see here. Trying to see who all they have up first on the offensive line. Caught and dropped. Couldn't hang on to it. Cisco Rodriguez, before he secured the ball, was trying to just go ahead and run.
And Jackson was coming in here.
Yes. Jackson would have smashed him.
Just got enough to maybe throw him off.
It's 4th down, buddy.
4th and 1.
I suspect they're going to go for it. They've got 1 4th down. They converted 1 so far tonight.
And they're going to run it from the pistol. Or the Wildcat, sorry.
You know who they like to use on the Wildcat.
Yep, here he goes.
Here he
right
goes.
Up the middle.
Well, he won't get too far.
Ooh, he got it, but it's a fumble.
Van Sickle came up with the ball. Was he down or not? We have an interception tonight. 1st down.
So Central signaling their ball, but who knows?
Legacy line has their hands on their hips like they're already feeling a little fatigued. Rogers
finds
finds a hole to slash through. 40-36 and another 1st down, or close to one.
They were in that locker room for 30 minutes.
Right.
That's a long time to be in the locker room.
Homecoming night. We've already spoiled one homecoming football-wise this season. He takes a hard hit from Davis Darby, who hit him first. He'll get close to the 30-yard line.
Rogers just there with a rough, tough running.
The juniors something, but then what they'll do, they'll switch to Serrano. Now, wide to the left side, Caden Iglesias is number 5. He is joined by Cisco Rodriguez in the flight pattern. That's 4 total.
Oh.
Low snap.
Almost got him.
Looking to go to the far sideline, and it's complete to Caden Ellis. He won't get any more than that, but he is inside the Angelo MRI red zone with a 1st and 10.
So Jackson snuck up there, and he almost got
Jaden
79.
Jackson made the tackle that time.
Almost got him, number 79, to back up. And he managed to stop it. He was leaning.
1st and 10 from the 19. Only took the Bobcats 1 play from scrimmage to score. Oh, it's
Oh
intercepted!
my gosh!
On the tip, it's intercepted! And down the sideline he goes. He's gone, baby. Gabriel Rodriguez crosses the goal line for the Alpha Paving Bobcat pick 6 touchdown. Gabriel Rodriguez takes it to the house.
Let's see, are they?
Don't tell me bad news now. Don't spoil it.
I think I'm about to spoil it for you.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. So what do you think, man?
On the return, walk in the back, 190. 1st down, Central.
Okay, so it was an interception, but there was a block in the back. So that negates the touchdown.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I know it's disappointing, but Bobcats have the ball, and Legacy has shown that they can make a mistake or two. That's 2 picks tonight for the Cats, I think.
That would have been beautiful if that would have been. That was on the 19-yard line, so that would have been an 81-yard touchdown.
That doesn't take anything away from the play, though. It's something. It bounced around and then the receiver's fingers, and took us a second to get it under control. But yeah, from the 19. Still. Nice long drive with 8:49 to go in the 3rd. A nice good drive and a touchdown would be great. They have the Quints on the bottom of your screen, the short side. Gavin Johnson will leave the Quints to trips and go to the other side in motion. Here goes Squeaky. Squeaky slicing. Dyson doesn't get far, though. He won't get past number 19, Weston Ayler, the senior linebacker.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard out of that. Half yard.
Legacy over the years with Tyler Hill, it was the same way. They've just been good at scheming against our quarterbacks that are multiple threats, dual threat quarterbacks.
And let's just say, Legacy is an incredible team. Last year we called them against Allen, and they, even against Allen, looked good.
I think Marcos Davila is where Purdue now, their quarterback. Their starter for the last, 3 years before this one. Squeaky's going to keep it. Squeaky says, well, try and do that to me again. Try it again. I dare you. 40, 50, 40, 35. Squeaky's not done yet. Running like a man possessed. Squeaky English. You want to stop me once? Try to stop me again. Look at this.
And that looked like it was just a designed run straight up the middle.
Almost got him there. Nope. On the dive, Trey Jefferson couldn't bring him down. Finally, it was Nick Moore that got him out of bounds. Great run from Squeaky English.
Picked up 4 more yards.
You know, they've been all over him tonight, but they have yet to see him run wild when they do that. They're going to give up something.
Well, and it's that pressure. They just keep throwing players at the line, and at some point, somebody's going to break loose. Kind of like Allen did. Just like that right there.
Tough run. Bobcats want to play that bully ball, and they have from time to time. Working on it as Elijah Allen carries.
And that matchup between Mack, number 88, and Martinez, 21, got that tight end going against one of those linebackers, and they were locked up going at it.
Jimmy Edwards is in the ball game. He and Johnson wide to the right side. Now they're going to switch. This Squeaky to Edwards hasn't cranked up that much tonight, but Gavin Johnson filling that in, but it could at any time. Show some of the weapons we haven't shown tonight. Squeaky looking for Jimmy Edwards, and he doesn't come back for it. He was looking at him the whole time, and he got knocked to the turf by number 99, Jason Williams, the junior defensive lineman.
And that was just miscommunication. Edwards cut in. Squeaky thought he was going to run to the post there.
It is 3rd and 5 from the 13. Of course, Evan Vaughn waiting in the wings, and here it comes.
Oh, look at this.
Oh boy, the orange starburst.
The beast.
We'll see if it.
Van Sickles in there.
The Beastie Boys fight for their right to score a touchdown.
Oh, wait, what?
What in the heck just happened?
Nope, that's going to be a penalty. Can't have that many men moving all at once.
Van Sickle gave the old what sign.
Look at this. The ball didn't get snapped as well. Ball didn't get snapped. That would have been a great play, but Van Sickle's like, hey, come on.
Sandoval was the middle guy lined up out of that straight line of Beastie Boys.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 18, 6:58 left in the 3rd.
Bobcats have a chance to get at least within 5 or 6 or 4. And plenty of time to do it. In the Angelo MRI red zone. Kasner Stribling is in. 2 receivers on the left side. Jimmy Edwards is on the right. The back is Elijah Allen standing to the right of English. English rolling right, throwing, ball caught.
Nope, incomplete.
Not incomplete. A little off the side of the camera there. It's 4th down. I say Evan Vaughn time. It'll be a 35-yarder, well within his range. Angle will be to the left.
And it looks like they're going to try it.
Brett Jones is in to hold. Providing protection, Van Sickle is on the left. The snap, hold, rush, up. Did they whistle it dead?
They called timeout.
Oh. First timeout of the second half. Bobcats only took 12 seconds to score. Then they get the interception, which was a pick six, but it was called back due to a block in the back. So that's where we're at. It's 4th and 10 from the 18. We'll be right back. See if Vaughn can get it done. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It's 4th and 10, 35-23 in the district opener. Bobcats trail the Legacy Rebels. Brett Jones has the hold. Evan Vaughn attempts the 35-yarder, and Evan Vaughn, no good, wide to the right. I believe that's the first field goal he's missed this season, but no good. Oh, they needed that one. 6:43 to go in the third. The score remains the Legacy Rebels 35, Central Bobcats 23. We'll keep it here. Fans, want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. And again, if you want to watch Concho Sports games on your TV in high def, just search Concho Sports on Roku or Amazon Fire and get your best viewing experience. Be sure and give us a like, follow Facebook, Instagram, at Concho Sports on YouTube. 1st and 10 from the 20. After the missed field goal, Legacy Rebels have the ball back, and they come close to a first down on that run. About an 8-9 yard run. It was 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 from the 28. Clock running at 6:25. Still a lot of football to play.
Back. He throws. And it's caught.
The middle and caught. He got upended at the 35, rolled to the 30. And that's the pass play they didn't need to allow.
Looked like he just went over. They're
coming back. Coming back.
Oh, yep, he's coming back. What's he calling here? Holding.
All right. That's an Olivas Restoration and Solar holding penalty. And that will bring J.P. Reyes and company back to reality.
Yep, 6:14. 2nd down.
Now,
the ball is on the 18 right now.
6:14 on the clock here in the third.
So, yeah, ball's on the 18.
Coach Clint Hartman said stopping the run was a big deal for them, but they haven't been stopped much on the run by the Bobcats so far.
Just stopped him.
They did it that time. They must have been listening. The Van Missel comes in there.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
And bring in the Hams team.
Ball's on the 20. It's going to be a pass play. You can almost bet. 5:50 and counting.
Rodriguez, number 17, at the bottom. Jacob Jackson is in, who got the interception earlier. Remember, this defense got a pick the last time Legacy touched the ball. Reyes ready to throw. He's sacked! They got him! Van Sickle was in on it, but it was Davis Darby that got the sack, got to him first and dropped him at the 15. No,
and he never saw him coming.
Boom!
He just ran. Again, send more people than they've got blockers.
And Van Sickle snowed him under to make sure he went down.
It's going to be 4th and 17 from the 13. Clock's running at 5:10.
So, on defense, an interception first series, and now a stop with an exclamation point of a sack.
Hey, and here you go. Up there in Lubbock, Friendship 33, Midland Bulldogs 41. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
From his own end zone, or the shadow of it, he punts, and see if the Bobcats going to
they're going to just let it bounce. And it is a nice punt. Very nice punt.
And a dogfight here in the district opener. Bobcats again, even after missing the field goal, this is a golden opportunity for the Cats to make this thing close heading into the fourth quarter.
Boy, man, this, with Legacy playing the way they are and Midland playing the way they are, and then you got the Battle of Odessa, and it's just starting the third quarter. Permian 22, Broncos 20. So it's the Little Southwest Conference, like it always is every year.
Coach Hartman says to win the district, you have to be 1-0. Whoever gets out of this one gives you a chance to win it. He said, I've started 0-1 before and won the district, but it's harder. And we hadn't beat this team since 2017. On the run, breaks one tackle, breaks another. A tough run by Elijah Allen, who has a touchdown tonight.
Picks up 6 on the play. Yep, 2nd and 4. 4:29.
Ball is just shy of the 20.
2nd down and 4.
The good thing about that drive, knock on wood, if there was wood somewhere to be found, Legacy, both of their drives in the second half, interception, a sack, and a punt.
Defense doing everything they can to keep us in this thing. Offense gotta produce. There's the run again, just for a few this time from Elijah Allen.
Tripped up in the backfield. He'll actually lose a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That Ruston team was tough. Serrano had 39 rushing yards and a touchdown as the Wildcat quarterback and running back, 60 yards as a receiver. We've got more receiver weapons than they do. But they have Serrano is a huge weapon, and they know how to use him. But our weapons are up top. We call them the quints. The quintuplets. Stribling has a touchdown reception. First one of the evening as he goes in motion. Good blocking scheme that time. He bobbled it, but Jimmy Edwards may have he made the catch.
Made the catch, but he is going to be short.
Watch Caleb Martinez.
I think.
He
may have got it.
I think he did.
He got it, 1st and 10.
Moves the sticks. Good job, Jimmy Edwards. And again, good blocking, because they had a great scheme. Caleb Martinez was out there to add some more blocking beef, and they had the guys in the right place to keep them off of Squeaky so he could get that pass off. Jaden Mack is in the game, number 88. Look out.
Mack doing some downfield blocking, and Squeaky is gone.
That is why.
Oh, no, it's coming back.
Squeaky.
You can stop running, Squeak.
He's not going to stop no matter what. That's an Olivas penalty flag. You can see the disappointment when he looks back and sees that.
And they're going to get Mack for the hold right there, and Mack knew it. You can see it out of the corner.
Well, he just came in. He's fired up.
He's downfield blocking.
Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag. Womp, womp, womp.
And that's 2 penalties that have called back touchdowns for the Bobcats.
Pick 6.
Holding. So it's going to be should be a spot foul.
Well, we have the holding bug that they had earlier. Clock is at 2:37 here in the 3rd.
So the ball's going to be on the 24. Good thing is it's a 1st down.
Yeah. Plenty of time to make it up.
Now they are kind of backing off a little bit, but that was just Matt going out there, and had he not held, that play's there all day long. You're not going to catch Squeak.
Squeaky, good job faking that handoff, going deep, one-on-one.
Pass interference.
Interference. As Gavin Johnson went up for it, he was interfered with by Masai Diop, the junior.
And that's just speed on speed there.
Oh, he grabbed him pretty good, yeah. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance with that one.
Just ran into him.
Olivas Restoration and Solar bringing you our flags tonight. This is one of the good ones.
And it's 1st down. So that will set them up at the 39. If Squeak could have got just a little bit more air underneath that, that probably would have been Play the Fight song.
Homecoming night here at Astound Broadband. Used to be Grande Stadium back in the day.
Yeah, Grande.
Been some major battles played here. Still some ones coming up. This is just week 1 of the Little Southwest Conference. Handoff and a tough run, carrying people across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Again,
Allen.
That is Elijah Allen. Just a junior, remember. Darius Hewitt, the other back, a sophomore. Jimmy Edwards is wide to the right of your screen. They're not going to huddle up. Trying to keep the pace going.
When they're not going to sub either, so if they don't sub, the defense can't sub.
2 minutes and counting in the third. Squeaky's going to keep it this time. They grab a hold of a footsie and they won't let go. That was a good block by Stribling, but he still couldn't keep him from grabbing a foot.
It's a bug.
It's a fly.
It's a bug attacking me.
They're down in 6.
Somebody, yeah, that was Cole Netherland.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 from the 43.
Netherland's been one of their offensive weapons for several seasons. All district honors. Oh, they're going to move. I like to move it, move it. Nope, no flag. I thought they was about to jump offside. Dribbling in motion. They rush 4. Throwing, got him on the slant. Gavin Johnson right on the money and into Rebel territory.
Look at this.
Gavin Johnson, first down, Bobcats.
Oh, and who was that? 80.
Okay.
Bright almost got his hand in there to bat it down.
A little bit of
There's
confusion.
a flag.
They thought it was coming to Elijah Allen.
Are they going to get? What are they going to get here?
Will leave us restoration and solar penalty.
Illegal man downfield. I think it's sideline warning.
Where's the get back coach? Here's the get back coach.
Yep.
Who's in charge of the gum?
Yeah. Well, it's on Central, that's for sure.
Good ball.
You see Price, number 75 there. Jathan Diaz is 64.
15 yards, first and 2.
I didn't catch what they called, but it's a monster penalty. The only good thing out of it is it's first down. .58 seconds left in the third.
Look out for Christian Laura. He's lined up, stacked with Edwards. 2 up top as well. Darius Hewitt is the back. They rush 3 and they hand off to Hewitt. Hewitt mano a mano against DJ Brock, and they locked horns. And then a few other maroon jerseys came to help him out. So leave us restoration and solar flag.
2nd and 8.
Carrier for Bobcats. Darius Hewitt, number 20.
I thought there was a flag. I saw the graphic there. Darius Hewitt remains in as the back. Jimmy Edwards wide to the bottom of your screen. Laura is on the left with 2 other Bobcat receivers, Stribling and Johnson. Stribling in motion. Clock is at 7 seconds and counting. Last play of the third quarter more than likely. He throws, it's tipped in the air and in the danger zone, but it did fall incomplete. Ooh, dodged a bullet that time. Let's take a look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
That was a nice break on that ball.
Caused it to fly up in the air. There is a second left, so there'll be one more play in the third.
3rd and 8. Ball's on 40.
This is such an important drive.
Got to make it to the 48 for a first.
Bobcats still have all their timeouts. Rebels have 2. Jacob Reyes snaps the ball to Squeaky, who throws sideline. I don't think he got it. No, out of bounds. He was trying to hit Judson Bright, whose name we've said a few times, number 80. Judson, the 6'3", 220-pound junior tight end.
And it's going to go to the 4th.
It is 4th down and 8, 35-23.
We'll see if the gambler, Mark Smith,
Oh, don't
rolls
go,
the
man.
dice.
12 minutes to go. It's anybody's ball game still. 35-23. Rebels lead this one in the Little Southwest Conference district opener against your Bobcats. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget.
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. It all comes down to this in the district openers. We begin the fourth quarter. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks for joining us for this live broadcast, produced by San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media. I'm Darren Prater.
The Rebels took their second timeout.
It leaves them with one. Bobcats have all three. We haven't played any in the fourth quarter. They've already taken a timeout. It took the Bobcats 12 seconds to score. Squeaky to Gavin Johnson. He went down the sideline like a madman to score. Extra point was no good, and a missed field goal, the rare missed field goal by the Bobcats. Leaves us at 35-23, Rebels in the lead with one more to go.
Are you ready for an update?
Yeah.
With 11:06 left in the fourth quarter, Friendship Tigers 41, Midland Bulldogs 41.
Oh my goodness. Hey, the Chiefs are ahead 43-6, by the way. You were probably about to say that.
I was about to say that.
They're whooping them.
Wiley Bulldogs 70, Paladuro Dons 20. It's some outrageous scores tonight.
They will not be riverboat gamblers on this one. 4th down and 8, 12 minutes to play.
Or so they say.
Well,
they're trying to get them to jump.
And the punt. Yeah, probably too early to go for it. Try something sneaky. This will end up being a touchback, though.
Yep.
So the Rebels get the ball back, and the defense has put it on them in the second half. They ended their last series with a sack. The first series with an interception that was a pick six called back, but still the interception counts. The defense has done their job this second half. The offense has got, even that missed field goal is going to hurt. But they're still in it. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 20, moving left to right in their maroon jerseys. These legacy Rebels. Bobcats have not beaten them since 2017. And, of course, the Rebels, their program, multiple state titles. You could argue they're the team of the 90s. The late, great Cedric Benson. Their last win was at University of Texas when they played the state champion there, Darrell K. Royal. And they ended up winning that. They were the underdogs, too. Only loss that year was a school from Louisiana. Imagine that. They lost a school from Louisiana this season. Oh,
hey, and you talking about Cedric Benson. He was a 4-year starter.
Oh, he's a monster.
And he was a monster.
Let's not forget Ferris Strambler was a heck of a, back in the Friday Night Lights days, he gave Permian fits. Ferris Strambler was a great running back that they had.
And there was a penalty on that because that ball was at the 20. And there was a 10-yard penalty. I missed what that penalty was, but while we were yakking, but.
Well, what? Okay, let's rewind the tape.
So it's, holding.
It was a hold. My goodness. Well, this is right where we want them then, at the 10-yard line, and they will give it right up the middle. There is a hole there for Mackenzie Rogers. Going back to Rogers, who's out to the 19, almost got all of it back.
Well, and the way this game started and the way it's going, hopefully, to end is Coach Smith should be happy with this game. This is a tough,
the second half effort, yes.
Legacy team, tough Rebel team.
Talk about effort. Mackenzie Rogers just got a first down. Few runs. It's a first down on the second one. And he's fired up. He's like, come on, let's go, let's go. He wants fast-paced. He will stay in. To the left of the sophomore quarterback, J.P. Reyes, and what an asset he's turned out to be for this team. Ball is on the 27. Rush coming from the left side. They got him! Grabbed a hold of him and wouldn't let go. That's Jacob Jackson, who's coming from their left right here. Corner blitz. Grabs him, won't let go. Thanks to Medical Arts Pharmacy for our instant replay, plus prescription for success tonight. There's a nice little stop. That time it was Colton Kent, the junior, on the stop for the Bobcats.
And you watch, I don't know that they're setting it up, but that sure looked like that was a setup for a screen. He handed the ball off, but that whole line just let everybody go, and then they were out in front.
They're bringing that blitz again on the outside. He took a hard hit, but he got the pass off, and it's complete out to the 40-yard line. Stiff arm from Caden Ellis.
10-16.
Look at that. Yeah, he got smacked. I was trying to see who hit him right as he got rid of the ball. It was Torres Jackson that finally got him out of bounds. They get good protection this time. He's going to throw. Got a man with the cushion wide open, caught inside the 30. In Bobcat territory at the 28-yard line and a first down.
He managed to get that foot down. Look at this. Yep, got that foot down. And
it kind of whipped us on the line that time.
Knocked out of bounds.
Keep it on the ground. This is what they want, a long, time-consuming drive that ends with a touchdown. Hayes Ham. Running back, also linebacker, just a sophomore. 26 is in the game, and he got the carry that time, Marlon. Showing some new faces. 2nd down and 6 after the Ham 4-yard gain to the 23-yard line. Blitz from the outside, they throw the screen, and there's your flag.
Got a false start.
A Levis restoration and solar flag.
And what's happening is Jackson is jumping up in that line, and that blindside tackle there, left tackle, is flinching.
J.P. Reyes next to Hayes Ham, 2 sophomores out there. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's Caden Ellis. Where is Serrano? I know he's in the mix somewhere. Rush coming, he avoids it, throws, has to come back and gets it. He's in the Angelo MRI red zone, or close to it. I said he was right there. Caden Ellis, number 1 with the catch. This is exactly, despite the interception, despite the sack, despite how good the defense has shut them out here in the second half, this is what Coach Clint Hartman wants, is a long drive. Keep the offense off the field. They got their muskets ready tonight, these Rebels. Can they cross the Potomac into the end zone? Inside the Angelo MRI red zone that time to the 16-yard line on the carry. It was Hayes Ham again. Mackenzie Rogers is also out there. They have 2 backs.
And I think Coach Smith, whenever we talked to him on Monday night, one of the things he's going to say is those penalties are what caught up with him.
Yep. Inside the 15, down at the 13-yard line. They're happy just to keep the run. I think they've attempted 1 field goal this season and missed it, if I'm correct, and that's unofficial.
Van Sickle checking himself out.
Watch out for Serrano. He's on the right, number 4. Ball on the 12. It's 2nd and 7. Clock at 8:47, 8:46, 45, and counting.
Perez, number 30, checks in.
Peter Gagne, I thought, was in there second. Short gain. Happy to keep it on the run. That was Hayes Ham again. Fresh legs out there.
Van Sickle checking back in.
Torres Jackson's on the right. Perusia is number 25. Kaysen Robles is 42. Sandoval is 50. The personnel out there on this one. They hand it off to Ham, and Ham bounces off of a tackle, but he will not get the touchdown. He's inside the 1 yard line, and that was a good stop as Kennedy bounced off of him, and he still managed to get him right here. Bounces off of him. Good effort. Didn't give up on the play at all and swung him to the turf. He could have just said, hands up. Oh, well. No, he stayed with it. And they will stay with the run. Live and die by the run. They live. It's a touchdown. This time it's Hayes Ham, the sophomore running back, getting it done. And the homecoming crowd here at Legacy is getting a light show, and much deserved. This has been a tough place for the Bobcats. Haven't won since 2017 against this team, and that was a good drive. We couldn't capitalize on the turnover, couldn't capitalize on the stop.
No, and we shot ourselves in the foot twice on these second half, and they're going to go for 2.
This will be a Dick's Key Shop 2-point conversion attempt, and the Wildcat is in. Aiden Serrano, he's going to run it. Whistle blows. I think the sheriff had something to say.
Is there a flag?
Well, there should be, unless somebody called a timeout.
Nobody called a timeout.
Jared,
is that an official timeout?
Serrano was like, hey, what? He's got that confused, what am I supposed to do? Look, he's coming out. They're going to just kick the extra point.
Yeah, they're just going to kick that extra point now. A little bit of confusion there.
Much ado about nothing. It's the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point out of the hold of Cisco Rodriguez. Jason Maltos. Snap, hold, kick up.
And there's flags.
Leave us restoration and solar flag.
That came from the end zone.
Delay game.
I'm sorry, I didn't see. I was
looking against them.
I was looking at the Legacy coach there, talking to the official.
You know, one of the funniest moments ever. Clint Hartman, he's colorful. He's a great coach. Wife's the basketball coach, girls basketball coach. He came off the field after they upset Permian, went to the camera, and the first thing he said was, "We kicked their tails." Love that guy. Played college football with Coach Smith. Know each other very well. Boom. Try it again. It's good. 7:47 to go in the ball game. And the Legacy Rebels are taking a 42-23 lead, but don't go anywhere. This is the Bobcats on the field, and you never know. District opener, been a good one. 42-23, Rebs lead it. And we're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium, the district opener for 2-6A, the Little Southwest Conference. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Our kickoffs brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here, 7:47 to go. The Rebels score and get the extra point. It's 42-23. Here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats have 3 timeouts. Rebels just have 1, but it's good that the Cats have those 3 in their hip pocket. And we have a flag.
Do you have a flag?
They'll leave us restoration.
Offsides?
Penalty flag. Homecoming night here, and it's been a fight.
Delay a game.
But just like they are known to do, The Rebels get a little ahead of you. They may make a mistake or two, let you get in it, but they know how to win. They're very tough to beat. So let's kick it again. Lakeview Chiefs defeated the Brownfield Cubs, or are in the process of whooping them. Congratulations to them on their homecoming night at San Angelo Stadium. We'll be back at San Angelo Stadium, and it had better be packed, regardless of the outcome of this one.
43-6, what the final score was.
All right. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff will be returned. 20, 25, out to the 27-yard line on the return for the Bobcats. And that was Gavin Johnson. I think his third return this evening.
You know, whenever you say that, I always think of Blazing Saddles, that scene where they're all the Johnson and Johnsons. I agree with what Gabby Johnson says. And Gabby Johnson's like,
oh,
you
man.
can get your movie trivia here and your football game at the same time.
There's something I told Larry I may not have told you about. Well, we'll tell you in a second. Bobcats still in this one, though. All is not lost. They have 3 timeouts, 7:41, trailing 42-23. Stribling in motion. Big hole up the middle. 40, 45. Into Legacy territory. He may have just gotten a face mask. He may have got, did the flag fly?
Yep, it flew.
Elijah Allen, he was like, hey, you got to throw that. Watch this right at the end.
He cuts. Yep, they got him.
Yeah, that
so
was.
That's going to take it down.
Masai Diop, the junior.
15 yards.
This is what she ordered. I don't think it's going to be 15. Alivas Restoration and Solar.
A block in the back?
Come on.
And you're not going to call the face mask?
Oh, that's okay.
No, I'm sorry.
That's why the Cats were getting a little upset.
I don't blame them.
Goodness.
Clear face mask, and you don't call it, but you call the block in the back. Okie dokie.
Still in Rebel territory. These are Revolutionary War rebels, that type of rebel these days. So if you want to talk smack, you could say something like, oh, Coach Mark Smith and the Bobcats would have crossed the Potomac way faster than George Washington. Coach Washington's no good. You have to get it in the right time period.
Yeah, got to get in that time period.
Ben Franklin was a complete disaster.
I only regret that.
Benedict Arnold was a bad hire.
Terrible hire.
Here's Squeaky. Feels the pressure. It's Squeaky. Throws. That's almost a pick six.
Up,
Ooh,
and I
was
see
dangerous.
flags going. And are you going to get us for illegal participation?
Nick Moore almost had that pick, and somebody lost their helmet, having to go off, having to take off for a play.
Hold on, they're about to.
Israel Martinez.
What'd they call?
Hands to the face. On defense. 10 yards.
Why we can't hear
Oh,
the
was it
crowd.
hands to the face?
Israel Martinez heading off the field, helmetless. Scan your barcode.
Yep, and there you go. So. Oh, wow.
Ball on the 37 and more. We cannot hear the referees from our helmet came off mid-play.
Okay,
That was a Bobcat, though.
that was a Bobcat. That doesn't explain what the penalty was unless
No.
it was a hands to the face.
Nonetheless, it's a 1st and 10 on the 32. We're just under 7 minutes to go. Bobcats trail by 19 as Squeaky Coxon fires. One-on-one! Did he make the catch? He
caught
did.
that.
It's Jimmy Edwards.
He's going to go down at the half-yard line.
Down at the 1, Jimmy Edwards comes through with the ball, and that was a highlight catch for
He just
sure.
high-pointed this ball. Look at it.
Back.
I'll take that.
And right over the head of Nick Moore. That's a 1st and goal for the Bobcats with 6:43 and the clock is running. Out of the orange starburst. Activate. Squeaky needs a touchdown, and he knows how to feed the beast. He knows what it wants. It wants touchdowns, and the Beastie Boys get it done. Touchdown. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. One of the Bobcats is right in the middle of Legacy, and he's going after somebody. He better be careful. Somebody go back him off. They got him running race car in the Reds mushroom cloud. He's going to come off the field. Hands to the face is wide. Let's see who that was. Is that Riley Owens? No. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Going for these two here.
One of the Cats was right in the middle of them and very, very upset.
And this is a passionate game. You know, even we get passionate about it.
Gotta think about it a minute. It's going to be passionate next week. Permian comes to town, I'll tell you that. Squeaky. Hicks key shop. 2-point conversion. He has to run around, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Edwards nowhere near it. He wants an interference flag, and he won't get it. But nonetheless, the Bobcats still hanging in there. 6:20 to go in the game. It's 42-29. Legacy leads this one. We'll be back in Midland right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to...
Welcome back to Astound Broadband Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. Thanks to all of our advertisers. You see on the screen there, Luke's Cage. Appreciate you guys. And the Schertz kickoff, the district opener, 6:20 to go in the ball game. 42-29. Rebels lead this one. Squeaky English got his first rushing touchdown of the evening out of the Beast. Didn't get the 2-point though.
Oh, sorry, 6:20, a lot of time left.
Bobcats have all their timeouts. Rebels have one.
And kudos to the Rebels, because I don't know if there was an injury or whatever, but they looked like they were subbing in some twos there just to give them some experience. Which, you know, Coach, we've talked about that with Coach Smith about subbing in those twos, especially if you're up, and giving them that game time experience.
1st and 10 from the 25. Thing is, the Rebels got out on top of us early, and usually when a team does that, we struggle for a while and then get back into it. But is it too little too late? Trailing by 13. Got to get a stop here. There's the handoff.
Oh!
Hard hit at the 30-yard line. Stops him right in his tracks. Last man to get off that pile was Sandoval, all 265 pounds of the junior.
Sean Scott, number 38, coming up off that pile too.
2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard run. That was Ham on the run. 4 receivers. Bobcats showing blitz here. From the outside, they'll get underneath it. 40, 45, cuts back, sideline, slammed to the turf around the 46-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Moves the sticks.
Hold on.
Is there a flag?
Well, they're all, yep, must be, because they're all
false start.
False start. Oh, holding.
No, dang it. Thought I saw a false start.
Holding.
Signal anyway. It's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag.
You know what, I've lost count on penalties.
I think they have more than we do. The penalties have hurt them.
They do, and I think there's 9 in this half.
If only they hadn't gotten out on top early. You know, we score and 2 plays the third quarter. Get interception, sack, get stopped. Just couldn't capitalize on the defensive stands and the interception. And a heartbreaking pick 6 that wasn't. Second down, 14 from the 21. See Jackson sneaking up on the line there. They're going to run it with Hayes Ham. The sophomore has done a great job every time he's touched the ball this evening.
31 with the tackle for the Bobcats.
6.
About a
5-yard
mark.
Third down and 4. Got to stop them right here.
And they changed it to third down and 3.
Ham is going to remain in, but Mackenzie Rogers is in. Now look at the bottom of your screen. Always keep an eye on number 4, Aiden Serrano. Got 4 touchdowns tonight.
He's signaling that they're going to run man. I think that's what he was trying to signal. It's going to be a handoff. They're just
right up the middle. They're playing bully ball right now.
Yep, they're just playing that Mark Smith bully ball.
Aaron Wilson is number 77. I was trying to see. They have a size on him. Bobcats have simplified their defense a bit out of this 3-4. Jacob Allen did a great job coaching linebackers.
Jacob Martin.
Jacob Martin. I said Jacob Allen. I said that Jacob Martin's done he's done a great job.
And where did he graduate from?
Tarleton.
I got to throw that word in there.
Tarleton. They keep it on the ground. Gavin Johnson.
3:45.
See, I've got him playing both ways here. That was Ricardo Peruski, the linebacker, that got the stop that time. It's second down and 9 on the 37. Their last game, they lost to Ruston, Louisiana. Now, you know about Jose's over in Steveville. We used to go eat when we lived over there. The Ruston Rocket. That was who took us out to eat there one time after a hunting trip. Bert Jones, the quarterback for the Baltimore Colts at the time. Yeah, that's my Ruston story. The Ruston Rocket. Good arm for any era.
They're going to use up all that clock.
Yes, they are. And they're doing it quite well. Death by 1,000 cuts. And there's the handoff. Good 4 or 5 yard run. Brings up third down, though.
Timeout Central. That's their first.
They will have 2 timeouts remaining. Only 1 left for the Rebels. Say, Bobcat fans, will let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Beer GMC on Sherwood Way. Thanks all of our sponsors. You can always watch us on Roku or Amazon Fire. Just search Concho Sports for your best viewing experience. Be sure to check out Facebook, Instagram, and at Concho Sports on YouTube. You can always watch these games again if you want. Pull you some highlights. Have some fun with it. Go crazy.
Let's give you some updates. Your Dublin Lions fell by 3, 34-31. Bulldogs from Brady over them. If you missed it, the Wall Hawks beat the Badgers of Merkel 48-7. TLCA got shut out by a really, really good Sweetwater Mustang team, 90-0. Abilene High 59, Coronado Mustangs 40 final. Odessa Permian 43, Broncos 26.
Just get the payback.
The fourth quarter.
Looks like they'll get the payback, but you never know. But
Chiefs 43 over the Brownfield Cubs final.
Lakeview wins on homecoming.
Final. Friendship 48, Midland High 47.
Friendship's been right up top. They've been right up there at the top of this district.
Well, and that was back and forth, back and forth. At one point it was 41 and tied.
But they've been, kind of blown out by South Lake Carroll the last couple of seasons. Friendship has in the playoff. One team that hadn't been blown out much in the playoff is this one team, Legacy.
Yeah. And we called that.
The Allen game, they were very close. They could have won it.
Well, I was going to say, we called that Friendship South Lake Carroll game last year, and it was fun to watch as a football fan because Carroll started the game with their one quarterback. Second quarter they put in their 2 quarterback. Third quarter they put in their 3, and the fourth quarter they put in their 5.
Big third down, and it's incomplete.
But I believe there's a flag.
I think
Nope. I thought
the
there
Bobcats get the stop. There you go. And the Wrecking Crew, they've played a good second half.
I thought I saw a flag come in from the white hat out there.
So yeah, Carroll is dang good this year too. Better than usual.
They don't rebuild. They just restock.
They could get another state title this year. Of course, you got the usual suspects.
Well, wait
North
a second.
Shore.
Now it's 4th down.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's 4th down. They're gonna get a stop unless they want to be riverboat gamblers, and why? Question is moot.
Oh, and there was a flag.
Yeah, there was a Levis restoration flag. Okay.
Holding.
Bobcat D really has been impressive this second half.
Iana saw that flag and hit that button right away. So good job, Iana.
2:51 left to play. Close. Gets the punt off. Fair catch. Got it. Secures the ball at the 29-yard line. It's Cameron Mayfield doing the honors, and the Bobcat offense still can get them right back into this game, but is it too late? Is it too little too late? You never know. But Legacy knows they've been in a game, I guarantee you that.
You know, it's kind of like I used to hear some guys say that we're fighters. You may kick my tail, but you're sure going to know I was there. Legacy's going to know that they were. Bobcats aren't a pushover.
Right.
And you don't think that some of those Legacy boys aren't going to talk to some of those Midland High boys or even to some of those Odessa boys and say, well, you know.
Squeaky wants to run, got the slant right there to Jimmy Edwards. Can he get around him? Yes. Edwards 40, 35, 45, 50, and he is into Legacy territory. No, he's not. He's close, though, at the 48-yard line.
Close. And I'm not sure what happened there because the tight end, Stribling, came in motion, and he was supposed to block so that Edwards could slide underneath, and it took a Squeaky had to double clutch it there.
Clock is at 2:35. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 48-yard line. Stribling is in motion. Squeak gets the snap. Here's English running for his life now. Throws it up. And incomplete. Had to get rid of it. 2:28 left to go.
Just a bit out of bounds.
Again, the Cats have their 2 timeouts. UIL 6A, Little Southwest Conference District Opener. It's been a good one. The Bobcats have had to play catch-up the entire time, something they haven't had to do the last couple of weeks.
And he had somebody cutting across the middle and had them beat. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 2:28, Mark.
See number 78, big Chase Cole out there, junior, of course. Gonna dump it off, and he's out of a tackle.
Look at that.
Elijah Allen. And hopefully he did not just hurt his knee. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. Dumps it off right in his face. Got it under control and brought down by DJ Brock. And I think, yeah, we've got a Bobcat down. Whoa, that's Elijah Allen. We will take a quick break here. We'll be back in Midland after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
In the competitive world of pickup trucks, the Toyota Tundra has proven itself time after time. At Mitchell Toyota, we have a great selection of Toyota trucks in stock. Save $5,000 off a new Tundra or choose 2.99% APR. The Toyota Tundra has a reputation for reliability, longevity, and value retention. And so does the Toyota Tacoma. Plus, you can save with
Back at Astound Broadband Stadium, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Elijah Allen out. We hope he is okay. 2:19 to go, 42-29. Legacy Rebels lead this district opener. Bobcats still alive with a 1st and 10. In Rebel territory at the 42, Squeaky pursued to the sideline, has to get rid of it. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
And I don't know if you saw it at the top of the screen there, but how cool is that? And there's a flag. But the Shannon Sports Medical tent went up.
See, the officials and one of the coaches from Central having a laugh. Coach Garcia having a laugh. Coach Smith not having a laugh.
Roughing the passer.
Oh, man. Well, you can't do that.
Nope, can't do that.
So leave us restoration penalty leads to a 1st down.
And I'm going to say Coach Glass, sports med trainer, head trainer, and all those guys with sports med, guys and gals, sports med, good job. Appreciate him.
English on the run, gang tackled Darius Hewitt. Again, Elijah Allen went out.
2 minutes.
And counting. 42-29. Cats have 2 timeouts. They will take one now. Leaves them with 1. Still alive, though. It's going to take a miracle, but it is doable. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or give them a call, 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credits. Thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate it. Be sure and smash that like button and follow on Facebook, Instagram, Arlen's OnlyFans. Just keep.
Yep. Be sure and tell Grandma to go like that. Hit that smash button on all those. Yep.
Oh man.
Golly.
It's been a very competitive game. The Bobcats looking forward, of course, to having a chance to beat another team they haven't beaten in a while, our real big rival, the Permian Panthers, and I hope it's a packed house next week. I really do.
You know, and I think it's going to be, we talked to Coach Smith about that infection whenever it comes to winning and that the angry orange being infectious.
And still plenty of reasons to be excited, win or lose on this game. Squeaky running for his life. They dive and won't get him. Off his back shoulder, he throws and incomplete.
Touchdown!
Oh, he got it! No way! Are you kidding me? That's Kasner's dribbling with touchdown number 2. It's a Bobcat Alpha Paving touchdown. Let's see how that happened.
Flag on the play.
Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Imagine that.
Oh, I just want to go butt a stump. Olivas Restoration Solar penalty flag. Let's see here. Chop block. Chop suey.
And that's 3 touchdowns called back by penalties. And Coach Mark Smith is going to be beside himself.
Well, the Bobcats haven't committed as many mistakes like that as Legacy has, but still too many. Well, that's still a reason to be excited about this team. This
I believe
is the first game.
10 penalties on the night for Central, and for Legacy, 16.
2nd and 25. Still have the ball, though. Draw play to the 40 to the 36-yard line. Calm down. Breathe. John Paul Lambrano has a touchdown under his belt. Not tonight, though. The 165-pound senior, somebody made him mad. Something's going on out there. Some Bobcats have been running hot. 125
Coach
and
Cope
counting.
was animated there on the sideline,
I
too.
wouldn't want him mad at me.
Either one of them.
Sure don't want the ladies and guys at the Kiwanis Club mad at you. Oh, it's tipped, and that was a good defensive play and good show of sportsmanship from Cole Netherland, who got a hand on that to knock it off its trajectory. Now, Coach West Cope said they spoke to the Kiwanis Club.
Really?
And I was just imitating old school fans, and he's like, "You're right." Well, they just think they're going to come in here and teach us some football. I'm sure there's some Cooper Cougar, some old school fans that know Mark Smith. He just come in here and ruined our homecoming. Mark thinks he knows everything now. I love old school football fans. You'll see plenty next week, I'll guarantee you. I haven't had a kid play in 30 years. They'll be there.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Last stand for the Cats, and Squeaky's going to put it on his shoulders. 2015, Squeaky's not done yet. Out of bounds. That'll be a 1st and goal, barring a flag on the run from Squeaky English. Far from done.
Needs to be sure to move that ball over to that other hand.
He's usually really good about that, but
I think he was worried about just getting down there. And let's give some more updates. Great Creek Eagles 34, Kahoma Bulldogs 20, Wiley Bulldogs 70, Paladuro Dons 28, Lampasas Badgers 30, Brownwood Lions 20.
Squeaky throwing off the back shoulder, and it's incomplete. Going to the end zone. I think he was trying to hit Gavin Johnson in the back of the end zone.
Very Best Falcons 57, Paint Rock Indians 0. Oh, there's a flag. Imagine that.
Or Levis Restoration and Solar penalty flag on the field.
Roughing the passer.
Wow. That's 2 times. You know, Squeaky has gotten blasted tonight, but yeah, there's some questionable hits already. Takes it in stride. That just makes him mad.
It just makes him mad, and he just, okay, well, you can do that.
He's a race car in the Reds.
Oh, and look,
the orange starburst. The orange starburst. What will it morph into?
And they said all Squeaky does is he just walks down there and tells them what the play is.
Roll call.
And then it, boom, and they hurry up and run it.
Here come the Beastie Boys trying to feed that beast again. And you know what the beast wants? The beast wants a touchdown, unless you have the hind quarter of a moose handy. Touchdown. Alpha Paving touchdown. Squeaky, number 2 on the ground tonight for Squeaky English and the Bobcats. He knows how to feed the beast, the number 1 Beastie Boy, MC Squeak. Now you go for 2, of course. Dick's Key Shop. No, but you don't.
Never mind. Kick that extra point. You're just down by.
Don't listen to me. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point from Evan Vaughn. And it's good. We better keep it here. I don't want to miss any of this. 53 seconds. Each team has a timeout. That's the scenario. Bobcats were down to their last stand, to their last breath here in Midland, but Squeaky pulled him out of it. Then he gets the touchdown out of the beast. It ain't over yet, but that's a resounding shot fired to the black and white up the road, I guarantee you. Pay attention. We're ready for you.
Let's see. Did we say what that final score was there with them?
Bobcats don't give their ops a pass at San Angelo State.
Oh, yeah. It's 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Permian up 50 to 26 over their crosstown rivals.
Getting some payback for that loss last week. You talked about silent crowd last year.
The Bronchos.
Yep.
I got to meet the Bronco this summer.
Oh, yeah? We did. Yeah, I did last season.
You met him last year. Yep, I met him this summer.
Arena football. The only one that spells it that way.
That's right.
Well, this is it. 53 seconds. Timeout each. 42-36. Oh, if they get this onside kick. Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs. Here's Vaughn.
And he's going to hope for that high bounce.
Bobcats still breathing if they can get this. Here it is. Skips across and into the hands of a Rebel.
36 there.
And the Rebels, appears as if they will hang on and get the win. But it
Beto
was a hard-earned win.
Hernandez.
Beto Hernandez.
Kid with the name Beto, you gotta say it. And he's a linebacker. I'm sorry, fullback. I misread. Yep.
53 seconds.
I was thinking of 35. Joe Pacina was a linebacker.
Next week, Friendship for this legacy team, I believe.
Let me look real fast. Let's see.
There's the kneel down from the young man who's played a heck of a game, J.P. Reyes.
Up and got a false start on him.
Levis Restoration and Solar false start.
So nothing went off the clock.
Before the snap, false start.
Let's see.
The offense, my yard.
Next week, the Broncos play the Bulldogs. So that's one.
Aiden Serrano's 2,180 career receiving yards ranked second in school history and trails only Vanderbilt receiver Loic Fuanji, who played for this team, who had 2,775 yards career. A little fun fact for you. Kneel down as the clock is at 50 seconds.
Central will take their last timeout.
Timeout.
Oh, if only the pick six wouldn't have had a penalty attached to it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Which one? Which
Right.
one of the three?
As the final timeout called by the Bobcats with 49 seconds. I know some temper's been running hot, but there's also been some good exhibitions of sportsmanship between the two as well. It's always a good rivalry. Get to play two good rivalries in a row. Bobcats can redeem themselves next week and go 1-1 in district, but this will end the winning streak. It will not go to 4, but still on the upswing. Plenty to be excited about.
And you are correct that next weekend, Legacy, the Tigers will travel to Midland.
From Waffle?
From Wolforth. Friendship.
Right over in Lubbock here, old Waffle.
One of our good friends, his son played quarterback or D-back there.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Yeah. Art.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Art
it's
Browse.
Kendall Browse.
Kendall Browse, who is now the offensive coordinator.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, I think.
And of course, his sister is married to one of the other coaches, Jeff Levy.
Yeah.
Whose head coach Mike Levy was sweet, but Dublin and Andrews, Granbury.
Here we go.
The late great
False
Levy.
start. So let's see. Let me add 2 more to that.
Second.
And unofficially,
Good ball. False start.
19 penalties on them.
Still first down. Clock put 49 seconds.
And so 2nd and 25, 49 seconds left.
There's the kneel down. It's going to do. They might have to snap it one more time. He said, Coach Clint Hartman said, our job on homecoming is to win the game. What's your job on homecoming? Win the game. That's what our job is, and that was the plan, and they're going to do that. They go 1-0 in district. The Bobcats go to 0-1,
and that's it.
500 at 3-3 on the season, but still a good effort. And dadgum, we couldn't catch them at the end, but it's going to be a good one against Permian next week.
Hey, and it's not a 50 to 20 blowout. This was a game, and you and I talked about it from the start. It had to be a solid game, start to finish. And with the exception of all those penalties, what did we end up with? Unofficially, it looks like 11. That's what I got on my tally sheet, but that may not be accurate. But with the exception of 3 touchdowns called back for penalties, it's a different ball game.
Yep. And these games have been, at the end, the final score, double-digit wins since 2017, but the times they are changing.
And coaches have to be separated there in the middle of the field.
What the heck?
I don't know. Coach Smith not happy there.
Not at all. I see some. You ready to do the scoring summary when you take a break, or stats and all?
Yeah, we can. Let's take a little break.
All right, we'll be back.
We can get all that together. And
42-36. Rebels win the district opener, barely. And we'll be back at Astound Broadband Stadium in Midland right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $6,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $6,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why.
Up the broadcast, you're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to First Community Federal Credit Union and all of our sponsors tonight, plus our board op here tonight, our engineer, Shay Harris on the scene, of course.
Shay Harris running the camera, Iana Hernandez, one of my kids.
Very good job.
Out there with me in my Eagle TV program.
Yeah, it's really taken off, huh?
Running the board. Look at that. Running the board. So you talk about having people that are going to, that you get to have again. I get to have her again next year.
Awesome.
Because she's a junior. So
don't turn Eagle TV into Ego TV.
I don't think so. Don't have any of that. Okay, let's go through some passing.
Yeah, by the way, 42-36 Rebels win in the district opener. There you go.
That's right. J.P. Reyes, 19 of 26, 284 yards, 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Let's see on the central side. Squeaky, 16 of 31, 230 yards, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns. On the Russian side for the Rebels, Mackenzie Rogers, 19 carries for 119 yards. Overall, they had 41 carries for 206 yards and 3 touchdowns. Beto Hernandez didn't have any rushes. J.P. Reyes, 2 rushes, negative 10 yards. Hayes Ham, 16 rushes, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Aiden Serrano, who was pretty much shut down the second half.
They didn't use him as much, no?
3 carries, 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Andrew Hodge, 1 rush, 3 yards. On the central side, you had Darius Huff, 3 rushes, 5 yards. Squeaky English, Christian English, 11 rushes, 154 yards, 1 touchdown. Elijah Allen, 9 rushes, 42 yards, 1 touchdown. He went out with an injury, or it would have probably been higher. J.P. Nombrano, 1 carry, 6 yards. Then we got some receiving. Mackenzie Rogers, 1 for 21 yards. Caden Ellis, 6 for 81 yards, 1 touchdown. Aiden Serrano, 6 for 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. Caden Iglesias, 2 catches, 9 yards. Cisco Rodriguez, 4 catches, 44 yards. On the central side, Darius Huff, 1 catch, 5 yards. I'm sorry, Hewitt.
You're thinking of Charlie Huff, the Rangers pitcher.
That's right. I was thinking of Charlie, old knuckleballer there. Let's see. We had 16 catches for 240 yards and 2 touchdowns. Let's see. Jimmy Edwards, 6 catches, 88 yards. And Kasner Stribling, 1 catch, 10 yards for a touchdown. Gavin Johnson, 5 catches, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Judson Bright, 2 catches, 20 yards. Elijah Allen, 1 catch, 20 yards. And also, I want to say Vaughn, 31-yard field goal attempt, and he missed a 35-yard field goal attempt. So that was the scoring on our end.
So it's Friendship next week.
The stats. Sorry, stats.
As they'll go 2-4 on the season, 1-0 in district, the Rebels. Congratulations to Coach Clint Hartman and the squad. They have Friendship next week. For the Bobcats at 3-3, 0-1 in district, it's Permian time, and what a big win that would be. Encourage everybody just to go crazy, come out and make it loud and packed. And it's been a while since we beat them, since that it all started. We were beating them fine up until that night during COVID when no one was allowed to come to the game, basically. It was just a bad omen. Hadn't beat them since, but this may be it. The Little Southwest Conference heats up week 2. Bobcats versus Odessa Permian next week.
And you can sure bet that those Mojo fans are going to be there screaming that Mojo.
And playing Hawaii 5-0.
Yep.
That's going to be fun. So we hope to see you then. We'll get on air about 6:45, 7 o'clock kickoff. Be very excited. 42-36. Midland Legacy Rebels win over your Central Bobcats in a good one. Broadcast has been presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them. And tonight's broadcast has been a production of San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media. For Arlen Ponder and everyone who was a part of this one, go see you next week. Should be fun, man.
Oh, can't wait.
All right. Until next time, good night, everybody.